Welcome to the Kobe Bryant Film Room, and today I got a treat for you guys, man. I got the 81-point game. Welcome to my 81-point game watch party. Y'all, I host these watch parties because I want you guys to experience some of the best games ever with me, right? But we're both sitting on our couch, just chilling, watching the game. Get your popcorn, get you a snack, get you something to eat, and, get you something to drink, something to sip on as we get into it, y'all. With no further ado, the Kobe's 81-point game, statue out front of Staples, pointing the finger in the air. You know what I'm saying? One for the beam, man. Let's get it.
Center fans making their word into the arena tonight, joined alongside Gordon Cutler, Paul Grant, and
by the way, like and subscribe, y'all. Like and subscribe to the channel, man.
And Forbes, then Robertson, a doubleheader today. Earlier today, I caught the Warriors-Clippers game, won by the Clippers. Big afternoon for Chris Kaman and Elton Brand. And tonight it's the Lakers' turn. Leon in the backcourt for Toronto. Hope Peterson,
right, Smith and James
against Smush Parker and Kobe Bryant. We've talked all about Kobe Bryant, what he's capable of doing, leading the NBA in scoring at just under 35 a game. Up front, Jalen Rose getting another start. Matt Barr in the middle. Chris Bosh against Lamar Odom,
Kwame
Brown, and Chris Smith.
Y'all subscribe to Kwame Brown Bus Life, man. Kwame P. He be spilling the beans, man.
So there you have the starting lineups for the Raptors and the Lakers. And let's take a look at our IBM winning strategies. Okay, Chuck, taking a peek at the winning strategies. What the Raptors have to do to win this ballgame. Team effort on the glass. In the last meeting,
right,
the Lakers out-rebounded the Raptors by 15. And extra pass is the key. Total 9 and 5 when they have as many or more assists than their opponents and keep Kobe off the free throw line. He's a tough guy to deal with, but he gets to the line close to 11 times a game, and you want to keep him off the free throw line, make him shoot contested jump shots all night. That's right. What's amazing, what's going on is Sam Mitchell, the head coach of the Raptors, he loved to steal the game here in Los Angeles.
A young Sam Mitchell.
Against the Denver Nuggets Monday on the road in San Antonio. The Nuggets playing good ball, especially Carmelo Anthony, Chuck. Yep, big time. And the head coach of the Lakers is Phil Jackson, 9 championship rings, 6 with the Bulls, 10th on the all-time win list, his 15th season as a head coach,
Phil.
and 6th
Uncle Phil
with the Lakers organization. As you know, he had a sabbatical for a year. A lot of people thought very surprised when
I say Uncle Phil because I think Shaq said Kobe said he wanted to be the Fresh Prince of the NBA or the Will Smith of the NBA or something like that. And say there go Uncle Phil right there.
Bryant accepted the return of Phil Jackson, and he did so with open arms, realizing the value of Phil Jackson. Maybe the best thing for their relationship was for Phil Jackson to step away.
Yo, that's crazy. 37 or more in 9 of the last 10 games.
He has scored 88 points in the last 2 games in both losses. 88 points and you lose. Chuck, he's put up huge numbers for Phil. So is this guy right here, Chris Bosh. Franchise record 17 free throws.
Before Miami, yes, he was a star.
Just
in case y'all watching.
Chuck, he was just dominant in the fourth quarter of that ball game. He wanted the ball, he got the ball, and he made things happen. And Jalen Rose, he has been on fire for the Raptors, to say the least. He's averaging 10 free throw attempts in the past 4 games and close to 25 per game.
28 and 7, 9 and 12 against Seattle. Okay.
Another post presence having Jalen Rose.
Jalen was working Seattle.
He's a swingman in the ballgame because he loves to play with his back to the basket and take advantage of opponents down low. So we are ready to rock and roll here at the Staples, the Raptors and the Lakers. Lakers won in Toronto on December the 7th, 102-91.
All right, let's get it.
Every dribble over the time line, they'll set it up for Bosh at the foul line. They give him the space with Bill.
Red Rocket, Matt Bonner.
Chuck, easy stat stuff that this guy does. Plays the game.
Rod bringing up the rock. Give it to the beam.
Take it to the bucket. I really like his game. I think he is one of the keys to this Laker team. He has an outside-inside game. Very
good pass by Lamar. Wide open look no good. See before it gets the rebound.
Sometimes he just sits back and lets things happen on the floor as opposed to just being the aggressor. I think he can absolutely dominate games when he chooses
Mike
to.
James.
Now, can you attack the Lakers' interior defense?
Oh, absolutely. Chris Wynn or Kwame Brown, neither one of these guys are a force defensively.
Good steal by Smush.
Down the back pass.
Woo!
Getting back to what you're
And
saying.
Smush was athletic, man, and he could shoot that thing if you leave him open, man. He was athletic. He wasn't as bad as people say he was. I mean, he wasn't great or nothing like that, but I think he did have potential. He just ain't live up to it.
Definitely some size on this Laker team, but not dominant inside.
Our first quarter brought to you by the fine folks Ford, games since day one. Here's Peterson slashing in his pass and bounces off the Laker foot. And it'll be Toronto Bull with 14 on the clock.
Well, Sam Mitchell knows how important it is to take care of the basketball. Prior to the Seattle game, the previous two road games, the Raptors gave up 50 points off of turnovers, Chuck. Against the Sonics, they had only 10.
Peterson with a build-up. That time's the ball game at 2 apiece. Will Peterson, he's shooting less than 40% on the trip.
And what I mean is, like, well, Smush was never going to be a star, but he could have been a great, like, a starter, right? He had the potential to be a legit starter in the league. He just underplayed, man.
Him going early tonight.
Yeah, Radney's very important.
Good pass. That was a good pass.
Raptors turnaround has been very, very well.
Kwame going to
success.
the free throw
Getting the
line.
ball to the right people, making shots, taking good shots. And of course, he always gives you that great defensive effort.
Kwame Brown came over in a sign.
Shout out to the bus.
First high school player ever taken #1 in the draft. Played high school ball in the state of Georgia. Came out to LA, went out and immediately bought a $3.6 million.
Hey, any of y'all think y'all could take Kwame Brown one-on-one? Y'all insane, bro. I know he doesn't appear to be a great basketball player or anything, but he's an NBA player, bro. He will dust your ass off. Like, stop. I had one dude tell me, oh, I could take Kwame. I could beat Kwame one-on-one. Yeah, okay.
Dollar mansion with a view of Malibu.
Because he can.
Because he can.
That's right.
So the matchup, you've got Parker guarding James and Brown checking Bonner out in front. This is Bryant playing defense against Peterson. They go underneath the Bosch.
They go Bosch with the man.
Matchup for Toronto. Chris stops and delivers it to James.
He got to hit that. He wide open.
Three is good. You can read up from downtown Charlotte, Ontario. That goes to
Yeah.
Andy Henry.
Did you see how many people could
They go Bean.
Bosch, Chuck?
Great move by Bean. That reverse layup was nice.
They are absolutely sending everybody down now. Chris Mamba on Bosch. And there's going to be a lot
Yeah.
of open looks for everybody else.
Mo Pete.
Peterson goes down.
And Mo Pete had a gap with that thing. Like he could shoot.
3-point range.
Well, anytime a team decides to take the lane away, you're going to have a lot of perimeter looks. Don't want to fall in love with the jump shot, but you certainly have to take when they're available to keep the defense honest.
Bill Spooner has called a foul on Matt Fowler, playing over his shoulder. Chris Mills.
I want y'all to see something that this is the reason why I decided to do this watch party. There's some myths about this game that will be uncovered during the course of the game, right? There's a lot of myths that need to be dispelled, right? Because people just making up shit.
So 17 on the clock. Kobe Bryant inbounding. As Leo mentioned, the OPT's #1 in the association. Close to 35.
Go game. Good shot. Woo! Right out the gate.
1,038 field goals.
27 shots a game, but that's the type of shot you'd like to see him take. Turning away from the bucket.
That's a tough shot.
He's going to make your share of shots, generally. Percentages before so
Like James, good pass.
Matt Bonner comes up.
Matt Bonner with cash.
Raptors on fire, knocking down 4 of their first 5 attempts.
The Raptors, I think, can see that if they can get that movement, make an extra pass,
Smush with the ball.
they're going to get any shot they want in this ball game.
Lamar. Bean again.
Peterson.
No good.
I'll say it again. Those are the type of shots you'd like to see Kobe shoot. Mo Peterson right in his face.
stops. Thompson goes underneath the punter. He's a
Good defense.
I'm surprised Chris has not attacked the rim against Mim.
Yeah, I thought he should have went up on that play, Chuck. Unselfish decision looking to go to Matt Barr, but not the right decision. Chris needed power up.
Smush Parker on Mike James.
Damn.
We have push underneath against Toronto.
You got to be careful with Smush Parker. Chuck, teams have a tendency to forget about it. He can shoot the three. He will get to the bucket. And as soon as you relax, don't pay attention to him. He does a lot of things to surprise you, and he puts up some decent numbers. And for Matt Bonner, second foul.
Yep, so he's out of the ball game. Bonner again starting on the second consecutive game for the injured Rafael Alaruncio. So Villanueva comes off the bench. Parker line to the
Good
lane.
take by Smush.
People underestimate his quickness. He's good off the dribble. He's not
Smush
afraid to
was
take
very
the ball.
quick.
If you're not careful, he's going to dunk on it.
And he was a good defender, too.
Bosh. Jalen
But
Rose
he had
gave
his
it up
nights.
unselfishly. And
Cash.
bring Mike James in for the Raptors. Already in the quarter, their third triple of the game.
Well, you know, everybody's talking about Jalen Rose and the big numbers he's putting up offensively, Chuck. I like the fact that he's giving the ball up.
Good pass
He may not
by
get a
James.
lot of assists, but he's
Defense
getting the
cover.
ball to where it needs to be.
Kobe Bryant.
Oh, no good by
And
Kobe.
the Raps on the push. It's
13-9.
Rose, the nose up, Charlie Villanueva. And the ball.
Yeah, Villanueva just blew it wide open. Woo!
Smush Parker with a questionable shot.
Interesting defensively, Lamar Odom on Jalen Rose. That's going to eliminate some of the post opportunities for Jalen.
Good move by Villanueva. Good strong take.
Nice play by Charlie Villanueva, that little teardrop. And the Raptors now 6 of 8 from the floor. And they lead 15-9. They can get this game, Leo.
Yeah, they in the 3-2 zone right now. Look how they stack that 3-2 zone.
I like the energy Toronto's brought to start off this game.
This is not a typical crowd either. I mean, it's pretty flat.
Zone defense, yo.
3 on the clock.
That's a bad shot.
Kept alive by Mim.
But see, that shot he has, that's going to count against Kobe. But Kobe didn't give a fuck about his percentage. He was just trying to win the game, right? So that was a desperation shot, the buzzer.
So Bosh, who keeps it in play
At the end of the shot clock.
Great hustle by Chris.
That's right.
Woo! Good pass.
Fitness right there. Tremendous.
So the Rockets coming out to play, man. 17-9, man.
And what happened? It was Bosh who made the play.
Well, if you're going to save the ball, Chuck, you don't want to save it, you don't want to possibly give it to the opposing team, so you really got to throw it out there, and that's exactly what he did.
A 9-2 Raptor run. Odom, no.
Good follow through.
The stick back.
Good follow through.
Raptors obviously showing a little mix of man-to-man and zone here. Chuck trying to shake the Lakers up a little bit, force them to make a few decisions.
Post up CB4. Bosh going to work. Cash.
Well, we say it every night, and I'll say it tonight. Nobody can match up with Chris Bosh and this Lakers team. He's got a quickness advantage, a size advantage. He can bring people inside, he can take them outside. It doesn't make a difference.
One of the greatest power forwards ever, Chris Bosh.
Phil Jackson likes to those teams through difficult times. That's been one of his characteristics as a coach.
Parker got a shot rejected. And the toss-up. And this is Odom.
There goes Lamar.
Giving it up for Smith on Bosh and the ball.
Strip.
He lost it going up. Here's Villanueva to the rim and a score.
Damn. Woo. Let me look at that scoop layup. That was kind of...
Here's Odom. Giving it up for Smith on Bosh and the ball.
Villanueva running the floor. Look at the big man running the floor. Look at the big man running the floor. And I had to show the big man love. Like, look at the big man running the floor. Yeah.
Trying to be outstanding in the open floor, Chuck.
21-11.
Surprises you with what he can do with his size.
And now Phil Jackson calls a timeout. After his team is down by 10. 5:18 to go first quarter. And welcome back on The Score from Los Angeles. Our Ford Fusion. Create a reaction. You match the quote with a picture, whether it's James, Rose, or Peterson.
And the quote, halfway through the year, we're still a team that's probably trying to find identity as far as winning now versus winning in the future.
They had solid veterans.
He wants to win
They had
now.
talent.
The Raptors have made 9 of their last 10 shots.
Well, having Jalen Rose in the starting lineup, Chuck, it gives you some stability. It definitely gives you a scoring presence around the basket. And the unselfishness of Jalen Rose that I spoke about, he is a guy that can find the open man, and that's one of the things that he hasn't gotten frustrated with himself this season when things haven't been working out well. Early in November, he forced a lot of shots, took some bad shots, whereas since then he's been doing a great job of getting guys like Chris Bosh, Charlie Villanueva involved in the game, even if he doesn't have his own looks.
Jalen Rose will turn 33 on the 30th of this month. The NBA put a table together of the youngest teams in the league. The Lakers are the 7th youngest squad, 25 years average, 129 days. The Raptors are 24th on that list at 28 years and 4 days.
Get to the middle of the zone. Bam.
Up top from 28.
Cash.
Receiving, Chuck, when you take a few guys out of the mix that aren't getting a lot of minutes versus the young players that are.
See, Kobe shoot that long too. He can actually shoot a little bit further from the free throw line, so that spreads the zone out even more because they running that 3-2 zone. But it looks like Mo Pete's trying to help and roam a little bit.
A lot of time, the Raptors age drops dramatically.
Yeah, the boss, the star, double team, bad pass. That's going to be a turnover.
He would have been better off calling a 20-second timeout.
They left him all by himself, figuring if he gets it, he'll score.
And Charlie Meeks says thank you very much off that Laker turnover.
Not a good play by Kobe.
4 of 5 off the bench in with 4 minutes to 15 points.
It's really hard to tell when he's ready to play. Chuck, he came out in this ball.
Kwame with the brick. Kwame with the putback.
You see everybody leaking out before that ball was absolutely taken by the Raptors. You got to stay in there until you know you have the ball, and then you're
Bosh from 17, popped out.
Great.
Don Bryant, Kobe Bryant. In this game, 3 of 6, he's got 6 points.
There goes Kobe.
Working on Jalen Rose. Beautiful.
Kobe with another bucket.
He's a player, Chuck, that loves contact. He will go inside the paint. You can bump him. You can get physical with him. It doesn't matter. Kobe Bryant will battle any way you want him.
Has he completely discarded this triangle offense?
No, not at all. Triangle offense gives you a lot of freedom to do a lot of different things. Kobe Bryant at times sits back and lets the triangle play out, and other times he does take it upon himself to just go.
Well, speaking of what he's talking about, it depends on the matchup, right? If he feels like he could cook the dude, he's gonna abandon the triangle, and that triangle is gonna turn into the Bermuda Triangle.
Well, that's one of the privileges he has as being a great player. But watch what happens here. There's a switch.
There go Jalen Rose getting some of that 81.
Just a little too easy. Charlie Meeks got to be ready. He can step over.
Hey,
Chris Bosh.
Bosh is on. Good shot.
Those two undoubtedly will be in Houston for the All-Star game next month. Mill.
All right, Chris Mill.
Top turnaround.
Good jump hook.
He's a player that has a
That was a good jump hook.
good fundamental skills, Chuck. He can shoot that baby hook. He can shoot the jump shot. He'll play position defense at times. He gets beat. He's much more athletic than him, but he's a guy who really tries to get the most out of what he has.
They weren't the best Lakers team, but Phil Jackson had them boys competing. Phil Jackson and Kobe had them boys definitely competing. You know what I mean? Sometimes hard work beats talent. Sometimes.
Feeding Rose, and it's Chris Parker. We're going to have a timeout. So the Raptors on the road, first quarter and the lead on the Score television network. The Laker girls entertaining the Staples crowd here in Southern California.
Always doing a great job.
What a terrific game, Leo. The Score has on Tuesday, 7:30 Eastern Time, the Pacers and the Cavaliers.
LeBron James the other night was the Utah Jazz dropping close to 51. On that night at the office, made him the youngest player to ever reach the 5,000 point.
5,000. Boy, can you believe that? 5,000 already.
He's just what? Just turned 20?
21, yes. Let's go to our X Factor with Matt Bonner and Luke Walton.
Well, Matt Bonner's been playing well last 3 games. Chuck doing a good job shooting the ball. Friday against Seattle, 11.6 boards, 3 of 5 behind the arc. And Luke Walton is a guy that's just a scramble. Had a season-high 13 against the Raptors. And he will go out there and play physical, aggressive basketball. The Raptors have to be conscious of him. Offers a lot of what Matt Bonner does for the Raptors, although Matt is a much better shooter.
Way better shooter.
James strong move, but Cook was there to hold it, and the putback. Who else?
Matt Butler's a way better shooter than Luke Walton.
Currently, Villanova.
Know what he's talking about, but hey.
Yes, and the story of the quarter.
Yeah, Sam has to be excited about that. Anytime Charlie gets out there and starts playing like
Good
that,
pass. That's a good pass.
And Villanova fouled Mill. Where Mill caught that, and while he was on his way up, you just can't touch him. You know, let him make the basket and pull a U-turn, go the other way.
Exactly. At that point, you really have to decide what you're going to do. Or if you are going to foul, Chuck, it better be a hard one. You don't put a player in the line for a three-point play opportunity.
Chris Mim was a very talented high school tennis player.
Damn.
He learned to play basketball.
He bricked the
in
shit out of
Texas.
Looks like a tennis player, Chuck.
Go Bean.
Country club looks like.
No call.
No foul. Almost done his mitts, wants to try it again.
Brick.
See, that's what Cody needs to give the ball in situations like that. But the hitch mentality is, I worked so hard to get it. I'm putting this one up.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Leo, how the other teammates feel about this because I'm sure it's
But they don't understand, bro. Like, he's the best option to score. The guys he has around him, like, they be talking as if the guys he have around him are great scorers, bro. Like, he has to put up these points. He has to stay aggressive the whole game. And, like, it kind of kills me sometimes the way they talk about him in these games. Like, bro, he has to be aggressive. His second best player is averaging 13 a game. So he has to turn it up. You know what I mean? He has to be on every game. So he has to get shots up and be aggressive to let the defense know, hey, I'm here tonight, and you're not getting a second off.
No doubt.
James organized Coach Parker bringing good.
Great finish on that. He was dribbling with his left hand, avoided smushed, and took the ball to his right, and that prevented Kobe from jumping up and trying to block the shot.
Lakers come in 2 games over 500. Here's Bryant.
Good finish by Kobe.
And see what he does, Chuck. He takes that extra dribble, just pounds it, and goes up strong. He's waiting for somebody to challenge him, waiting for contact.
Mike James, deep three.
Woo! Mike James.
Here in Los Angeles, the Raptors fourth of the first quarter. They scored 32.
I remember my homeboy, Big Dog. We used to play 2K back in the day. He used to use Mike James like he was Steve Francis or some shit. And he was always say, "Yo, Mike James."
Points here in the opening frame and lead by 9.
And when you like about the offense for the Raptors, Chuck, they're hitting the jump shots outside.
They go to Bermuda right here.
Scoring inside. It's a mix. A lot of times when the Raptors are hitting their shots, they stay outside, but not so far here.
Peterson with the foul, but they are playing Bryant very physical off the ball.
Well, Mo Peterson will play anybody tough, and here just trying to get up, prevent Bryant from moving where he wants to go.
And for Peterson, he's going to lead with a second personal foul. Unfortunately, he was going to be replaced by Joey Graham. Graham was at the scorer's table when that foul occurred. So Calderon comes in along with Graham, Villanova, Bosch, and Rose.
And Kobe is a good free throw shooter, so he's going to knock some of these down.
He was drafted for, Chuck. Remember coming out of Oklahoma State, everybody.
And those home jerseys go hard, though, man.
The collegiate level to the NBA level, struggling a little bit with it, but
Staples Center, man, the house that Kobe built, man.
So we have 69 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 32-25. Raptors. Villanova keeping the dribble alive, and he goes
Right, CB4 going at it. Ooh. Good defense by Chris Mill.
He really uses his hands a great deal. Chris just protects the ball. He's going to get by him with a problem.
The battle of the Chris's.
4 points, 5 rebounds. On a pump, a power drive to the rim. And looked off, and it's
Good hard move by Bosch, but nothing there.
shots already in the quarter.
Bean, good pass. Rick, good putback by Chris Mill. 32-27.
Chris Mill with 8.
Jose Calderon, another good point guard.
Chuck, when you're waiting for Kobe to give that ball up, you never know when it's coming, and sometimes it's tough to get in a rhythm as a shooter.
Ooh, off the glass.
Jalen Rose piercing.
All right, Jalen.
Well, what about Rose? The way Julio?
He's just playing smart basketball. He's taking those
Fab
opportunities.
five, Jalen
He gets
Rose,
hot.
man.
Obviously, he lets it go a little bit more, and that's the way you want to play the game.
Coming off the 28-point, 7-assist night in Seattle. Fantastic
Ryan
job
Cook.
going to the line. The entry
Bad pass.
come in, slapped away.
Call
Here's
the
Caldwell.
wrong.
A race to the rim. Blocked
Good.
by Odom, a late whistle and a foul against Los Angeles, and this will go against Lamar Odom.
Something's really bothering the Lakers, Chuck. They're standing around. They're not getting a lot of movement. They're trying to figure out what to do. The Raptors capitalizing on that. Jose Calderon, who's struggling
Yeah,
as
that's
of
all
late.
arm.
Last 3 games, 7 assists, 7 turnovers, just 3 of 9 shooting. And remember, one of the characteristics of Calderon early part of the season, assist to turnover ratio 3-4-1. That's a great ratio. Got to clean that up a little bit.
Again, Rafael Larujo out with that sore shoulder.
I talked to him. He's really hoping that things could be okay, where he doesn't have to have surgery or anything like that. Just trying to get it strong.
Arujo.
We'll have it reevaluated again shortly.
Popso has come on for the Raptors, replacing Bosch with 5 seconds remaining. Raptors up by 9. And Bryant takes a look at the
There goes
clock.
Kobe.
3 seconds remaining. 2 seconds. On a pump, and he's fouled with 1 second to go.
Yeah, that's what's gonna ruin your percentage. Kobe ain't give a fuck about that. He was trying to win. So at the end of the shot clock or whatever the case may be, he's going up.
That's just not a good foul at all. You know what he's going
Good
to
things
do.
happen when you're aggressive,
Shut up.
man.
That's just a smart play by Kobe Bryant. Watch a
Little head
right
fake,
here.
sold
You
it.
got aggressive defenders, just get him up in the air and he leans
Because
in.
you gotta
make sure there's
respect the
contact.
shot.
Especially
Sam Mitchell
where
getting
you're
the
at.
early
Well,
headed.
Go ahead, let him jack up the
It's
three.
a long shot. It's a rushed shot, and you got 2 guys with a hand in his face. That doesn't get any better than that. That's good defense. Don't bail.
See, this is the thing, right? So the announcers are like, bad shot, bad shot, bad shot. Watch how quickly they switch up.
The guy out. But again, give Kobe
They're gonna
credit.
switch up.
He pulled them up. He got them off their feet. That's what makes him such a great offensive player.
He has 14 in the quarter, but his team trails 36-29. Solid job by the Raptors on the road here at the Staples Center, 36-29. We'll go to the second period in just a moment right here on the Score Television Network. So Sunday night, Toronto and throughout the country as we welcome you to Toronto Raptors basketball against the Lakers. Raptors in front, 36-29, Leo.
Take a look at our speed stick stats. And in the first quarter, Raptors doing a great job shooting the basketball, knocking them down from 3, 4 of 6. 9 assists on 15 made field goals. The bench active with 12. For the Lakers, 10 offensive rebounds, and they're rebounding the Raptors overall 14-6. But Charlie Vita's doing his part, Chuck.
Yeah, 10 first quarter points. The Raps bench outscored the Lakers 12-0.
When you run the floor, good things happen. When you get to passes, Craig plays on his own and hitting the jump shot as well. Inside, outside, you name it. CV is getting it done.
Sure is.
Playing very
36-29
well, man.
Raptors.
5 or 6.
Was at the UCLA game yesterday at Foley against West Virginia. Ran into Robbie Lester, the assistant GM of the Lakers. And he was complimenting the Raptors' young core players. Really feels the future.
Sasha Williams shit.
That's future of the young man that at UCLA too, Chuck. Ryan Wright in Toronto. Outstanding.
Good pass. Ain't nothing there.
And a 24-second shot clock violation. Our second quarter brought to you by Nissan.
So I want you guys to think about the Lakers guards, right? They're not good. You know what I mean? They're specialists. They're not guys who can create their own offense. So everybody's like, why Kobe shooting so much? Look who he got around him. No disrespect to those guys, but they're not guys who's gonna create their own shot like that. These are facts.
Here's Calderon. Giving it up to Jalen Rose. Working on Bolton with a pull-up.
Villanueva is cooked in.
He has got it going on right now, Charlie. Charlie V with that little baby hook. It's not even a baby hook, Chuck. It's kind of a push shot.
3-2.
Great job. Gets it up quick. Nice and high as well.
Raps stayed in that 2-3
Swing.
Rookie second quarter.
Damn.
That was a wicked shot. And it's Caldwell working the handle. As Caldwell receives a play from his head coach sandwich. Raptors in front 38-29.
Oh. Okay.
Switch Caldwell picked up by Walton in the paint.
That's a bad pass.
Deflected out of bounds. And Devin George says, I never touched the ball. And Bill Kennedy says, yes, you did.
Right now, Charlie V gets some opportunities a lot like what Sam does.
Devin George, longtime Laker,
Situations.
good NBA player, good defender.
To the rim.
Kwame cleaned that shit. The busty bust.
Odom has had a very quiet ball game.
Here's the Kwame with an eat.
Struggling off the ball, we're going to have Kevin Fair pull the thumb. Pops up.
So this is going to be a tough matchup. Kwame Brown's got a lot of size and ball. Pop, he's going to have to try to get to where Kwame wants to get to himself. Get there sooner. Very, very aggressive play with his legs.
Give it back to Kwame. Mismatch.
Absolutely push. Pop so out of the way.
Well, the way the Lakers are playing in the half-court set, it looks like they've never seen a zone in that way.
And right now, one of the players that has to take charge is Lamar Odom, because he's a guy who can get it done inside or outside with Kobe Bryant sitting on the bench.
With not one pass entered in the paint area, and finally,
Well, and the worst part, see, Kwame Brown is working hard. He definitely has a distinct advantage down low. When he gets in there, you have to drop it in, or he's going to stop working. He's going to pick up silly fouls or 3-second call.
Get him the ball, man.
sixth turnover. And now we're going to have a hold off the ball. Annihilates.
Nice young player right here, Chuck. Vujicic can put the ball on the floor. I like the way he sees the floor. He can hit the open shot as well.
Getting a lot of playing time now. He's won the trust of his coaching staff. Villanueva got tied up.
Good defense.
Almost went in.
Good job pushing the ball. Get it to Kwame. Kwame can't get it. Lakers ball.
On the clock, Lakers retain possession. 38-29 Raptors. The Raptors have won twice at Staples. And the last victory coming in 0-1, so it's been a while.
Good shot.
Boyacic.
It's short.
And Walton tried to gather in the rebound. Knocked out of his hands.
Advantage,
Here's
Raptors.
from 15. Rimmy.
Good rebound by Kwame. Lamar pushing the break.
It really needs to take over there.
And that's where sometimes he just lays back and lets the game come to him instead of being.
But see, here's the thing about Lamar Odom, right? He's saying Lamar Odom needs to take over. Lamar Odom, his game is more downhill in playmaking. He's not a shot creator. So everybody's like, Lamar Odom needs to take over. I mean, he could be aggressive, but like come on. He's a good player. He's a good player, but come on.
Aggressor. You can understand it at times with Kobe on the floor. When Kobe's not out there, Odom has to just take over a game. And here's the thing about it. Not a lot of players have that ability, but Lamar Odom does. And he's got to take a little bit out of Kobe's book and say, hey, give me a run, fellas.
He has that ability, but the problem is, who do you have around him? Right? So Kobe exits the game. Now LeBron becomes the number one option instead of a number two. Right? And Lamar Odom's borderline between the number two. He's like a number three option, right? So now you put him in the first option role with a whole bunch of role players around him who shouldn't even be starting in the NBA. You know what I mean? The only guys who were like starters were like Smush and Kwame, but I mean, they're not scorers like that. So Lamar ain't got like no bag to really be like getting it in like that.
I'm taking this game.
Bosch returns. Villanueva leads. Charlie with 12 first half points in 10 minutes. Calderon working the rock, almost stolen by Wedge, and she's playing smooth defense on the elbow. Now a crossover. Calderon to the cup. And
said, hey, come get this one. A lot of pressure on the ball. That's going to give you an opportunity to drive, and nobody really rotating over, finding wall.
Oh, nobody touched his
Tries
ass.
to block the shot.
That foul's going to go on Odom, his second.
It's a bad foul. Nobody touched it.
This is Rose.
And Jalen, Lamar too big for him.
Baldwin a chance from 18. Green goes to pull off the hip of Lamar Odom out of bounds. Heads up play by Joey G.
Good hustle right there. But Chuck, I like what Rose did. Let's get another look at that. Bounce off the leg. But Rose can't get the same offense against Lamar Odom. He tried to get inside. He didn't have it. He didn't force a shot. That's something he did early on this season. It really kept him in a funk for a long time. But he's not doing that at this stage of the game.
Damn.
You talk about Calderon not shining away after getting his shot.
So the Raptors role players starting to take over.
Pop Soul's not afraid of anybody. He's outsized here like Kwame Brown. He will go in quickly and aggressively. As soon as he got it, he just powered up and concentrated. See his eyes? He didn't coming down. He never took his eyes off the target.
No, he didn't. The Raptors are shooting 59%
40-29.
against this Laker ball club. Free throws missed. 40-29. Raptors' biggest lead of the game.
Doing a great job of taking the shot out of it.
Absolutely. I thought we were in Atlanta. And we have a 3-second violation on the ground. I don't think Phil Jackson has moved to
So here's the thing, right? So you guys see why Kobe took a lot of shots. Now you see, because he's the only shot creator. Not that these guys can't play, but he's the only shot creator. These guys are good at doing, they're specialists. Kwame Brown's a defender type rebounder, pick setter, right? Devin George, defender. Sasha Williams, spot up shooter. Lamar Odom, playmaker, can score, but he scores mostly get downhill, right? Near the paint. They're playing a zone, so they're gonna make it hard for him. There's little to no spacing because of the people on the role players, right? So this is why Kobe took shots that he took. You gotta stay aggressive.
He's just bewildered.
That may be
Now you see, the score is 40-29, right? Y'all see this.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at our Speed Stick Bond and Player of the Week. And it's Kevin Garnett.
Kevin Garnett, absolute beast.
Another great season, 22-11. Gets it done. You talk about a player that plays every position on the floor. Chuck, with his size, he's incredible. Let's join Norma Wade.
Thank him with the Laker legend, one of the 50 greatest, and a guy who's taken in the Laker
Big
game
game.
tonight. Big game, James Worthy.
Well, yes, I am taking in the game tonight.
You don't do that often, though, do
Not a
you?
lot, not a lot. It's always nice to be at home and get the replays. And plus, I work a lot at KCAL during the game, but it's nice to get down here and watch it in person.
Shout out to James
You've
Worthy.
seen some other legends like
He
Kareem
still
Abdul-Jabbar,
commentates for the
now
Lakers.
consultant, hired to,
you know,
do you have any itch to get
breaks down the
involved in
game.
again?
Well, you never say never.
Doing the Worthy
I've been
clap.
on television for about 7 years now, and coaching is never out of the question. But
Hey, y'all out there, do the Worthy clap real quick.
right now, I'm pretty content. I like to teach though, but you never know what may happen.
We only do it when we win games, the Worthy clap. Only do it when we win, y'all.
This is quite a different edition of the Lakers that
Real
you
Laker
used to
fans
see
know what
with
I'm
that one
talking
big
about.
star. You had a great supporting cast.
Oh, good defense.
What can Kobe do on his own?
Well, it's a team game. Kobe can do a lot to enhance the team, but you're not going to go extremely far with one player. So I think it's critical that they get guys like Lamar Odom and
2-3 zone now.
Really, it has to be a collective effort.
So look, that's the right thing, right? 2-3 zone, swing, shot, right? Quick decisions. That's a good thing, right? That's how you beat the 2-3 zone.
I appreciate having your voice on our broadcast. Thanks for joining us.
My pleasure. Good to see you.
Thanks, James.
Yeah, you did some work with James Worthy.
James used to do some games, the Grizzly games, back in Canada. So I always enjoyed talking to him and getting his perspective. Some great years with the Lakers. Boy, he was unbelievable play.
Yep. I like what Calderon has done tonight. There's James Worthy, number 42.
We need a statue too. We need a statue for James too.
The shot. Beat Georgetown.
What's the shot?
Swing, middle of the zone, brick.
Well, that shot definitely George on that. He rushed that baby.
And you see Chris Bosh getting in there with the ball. The ball's a scrambler. He's one of the guys you always have to find when the shot goes up. He's not the biggest or the fastest, but he's going to go after every missed opportunity.
Yeah, he's 4 for his last 19. He's just not in a rhythm over the last week shooting. You know, they're off for 3 days before the next game, and then next week they depart 7 games and 12 days on an Eastern school.
That'll be a grind.
Well, that's going to
They're back at 3-2.
I'm feeling that.
Hey, they switching it up too. They went from 2-3 to 3-2. Hey, Sam Mitchell wasn't lying when he said he tried everything. Like he literally is experimenting out there.
Raptors will be in Denver tomorrow, taking on the Nuggets. Jalen Rose fouled out in front by Kevin George. Raptors have caught the Lakers on a very flat night. Give credit to the Raptors because they're taking advantage of it. And by Charlie V off the bench.
Right, and what you want to do when you see a team coming out flat like that, Phil Jackson's squad just not ready to play, you don't want to relax. You just want to keep putting it on as much as possible. Don't relax at the defensive end of the floor. Push it up. The Raptors are getting some great running opportunities when they're aggressive and really getting it going.
So Phil's wrestling Kobe.
Not seen action here in the second quarter.
Kobe gets to see how to see the game from the bench.
Close to 41 minutes a game.
What a luxury for Phil Jackson to know that you can put this guy in the ball game and he can turn things around.
I think Kobe's reading the defense. Phil's sitting Kobe down so he can read the defense. Because after he comes back in.
Maybe not tonight, though. Not the way the Lakers have made some poor decisions. They're turning the ball over.
A little too early to say that.
Damn, he got his shit thrown.
Oh, that was sweet. Number 47, Odom for 3.
More with the brick. Kwame with the chase down rebound.
Shot clock at 24.
Keep moving that thing.
Guys in the zone. Get back in and rebound. Don't just leave the big guys on the road.
Nope. Here's Jalen off the bounce.
Jalen with the brick. Kwame with the rebound.
The Lakers are shooting 36%. The Raptors, I'm just hanging in the zone. I'm not even thinking about
3-2. Give it to Kwame.
Here's Kwame banging around with Chris Bosh coming on the ball. Odom, 5 ticks on the clock.
Good move by Lamar.
Kwame, blocked by so.
See, it's a tough position to put a player like Kwame Brown in. By the time Lamar Odom got on the ball, he really had not anything to do except get up there with 3 guys around him. So
Lakers fans are booing.
again, this is the guy that's got to get it done, Lamar Odom.
Crowd starting to boo. They thought maybe there was some time left on the clock.
Nice quick move. As soon as Bosh got the ball, looked up, saw Devin George on the floor, realizing there's a foul to be had. Instant reaction, read the D, and attack.
We have a timeout for the Lakers. 44-32 Raptors on the road. President's Choice Raptors basketball on the score continues in just a moment.
I'm with comedian Andy Dick, who's giving us his best side.
Andy Dick, God, dog,
My
this is
best
old.
side is court side.
Yeah, especially when Kobe's playing. The crowd is getting a little bit restless. I think they're starting to chant for him.
Good. I'll get excited when they start chanting for me. I'm afraid I'm gonna get hit by the ball. This is my first time courtside. Don't think I'm some kind of player. This is my first time. Joe Francis brought me, so I'm indebted to him because everybody has to do this once in their life. You have to own a convertible and you have to be courtside one time. I did not know how exciting it would be.
But you're not a newly anointed Lakers fan. I assume you've been following them for a while.
I've got to be honest, I'm not a real big sports person. I kept telling people, guess what? I'm going ringside with Nicholson. I don't even know. Now I know it's
Heard about a mean
courtside.
left hook. You better watch out.
Exactly. But he's not here tonight. I'm here instead.
All right, well, enjoy the game. Thanks for taking the time.
Thank you.
All right, that's Andy Dick.
Ringside, huh, Chuck?
Ringside. I mean, is that the best of Andy Dick right there?
That's right. It's not a Pacer Piston game. It's a basketball game.
Let's go to our Victor Viewpoint, Raptors.com.
Sam Mitchell's decision to go to the veterans has paid off. At the midpoint of the season, and the rookies still showing signs of fatigue, the vets know how to deliver in the clutch and close out games. Jeff from Pickering.
And there is Eric Williams. And Eric Williams side.
Okay, there goes Eric Williams.
Hopefully Eric Williams can help out defensively on the glass.
Hey,
With his zone.
there goes Bean. Bean's back.
Everybody can get in and drop some.
Straight off the bench, y'all. It must be nice to have a guy you can count on to give you 81.
5:37 remaining, first down. Bryant with 17. And there's a big drop off. Mulroy giving it up. Bosch on a pump on a drive.
CP4 gets stripped. Good pass by Smush to a sharpshooter and Brian Cook.
I mentioned things can change in a hurry. Kobe Bryant coming back into the game. All of a sudden, back-to-back shots, him and Brian Cook.
Bosch, they're going to wave off the shot. We have a foul underneath.
Yeah, Brian Cook, he just pushed Popsall right out of the way as he moved into the paint.
So we've got wholesale changes for both teams. Calderon and Graham leave. And you've got, let's see, Eric Williams, Bosch, So, Peterson, and James.
Now keep in mind, Chuck, the group that's on the floor, Popsall, Williams, and Bosch up front, they really haven't played together this season other than a few practices. So not really a cohesive unit on the floor for Sam Mitchell.
Popsall has played 8 minutes tonight. Another free throw is up. Good. And the Raptors are 8 of 9, coming in 4th best in the NBA shooting tosses. 78% is Lamar Odom looking on. And he's scoreless in 18 minutes. He has not played well. Really has been very timid.
Passive. Just not interested in the game.
They're looking for Kobe for real.
Here's Bryant again. He's been their one-man show, double pump on
Kobe
Peterson.
just doing his own
Defense.
thing. Brick.
That's the type of shot you need to give up. You don't need to take that shot if you're Kobe.
There's no fucking space, bro.
But he does, Chuck, and the Raptors need to encourage him to keep taking that a little bit more.
Eric Williams got rid of the ball and threw it away. And James fouled Parker near midcourt. And Popsall leaves. Monitor returns. Matt started the ball game, picked up a couple of quick fouls.
Popsall did a nice job, Chuck. Now watch Kobe Bryant working real hard to get open. Mo Peterson all over, but once he catches the ball here, stops, fake. Mopi doing a great job staying down, not biting.
That was good defense by Mopi.
At that point, coach has got to give it up. Same as that. That's just not a good shot.
Not a good shot at all. And here's Peterson. Almost dragged that pivot cut, and he threw it away.
Sam Mitchell grimacing. He can't accept those unforced turnovers. Raptors have to realize they can score against this Laker team. Every time they move the ball, good opportunities to score. But 6 turnovers now for Toronto.
And more importantly, Leo Peterson has picked up his third chasing Kobe Bryant underneath the rim. So that's going to be his third. So Peterson, who just came back,
trying to be physical with Kobe.
takes a quick bucket and exit. And Jalen Rose returns.
He hacking Kobe, so Kobe won't get
Eric
open.
Williams will get the assignment to guard Kobe Bryant. That's his forte. Defense.
Brian Jones the game. Spin. Force that one up.
That's a fourth shot. Bad shot by Kobe.
3 tough shots.
Yeah, Brian does it today. He's come back into the game, took one good one in the corner and forced 3.
And Chris Bosh fills it up, and Bosh
Lakers down 50-37.
with 8 points and 7 rebounds.
Here goes Kobe cooking.
And he carried the ball.
Travel.
So if you think about it, Leo, the last 4 trips down the court for the Lakers, Bryant has handled the ball. 3 misses and a turnover.
Yeah, and if you're a teammate at this point, you're looking.
now you hear how they criticizing the nigga, right? This is all they always did this shit to Kobe, right? Watch this, they criticizing this nigga. Watch how they turn.
And him saying, hey, come on, man, you gotta give it up. Move, pass it around a little bit. You're gonna get your shots, and we can help you get that better one. Don't have to force it.
Off the glass, good shit.
James will dazzle here in LA. And it's 52-37. Raptors by 15. Their biggest of the night.
It's very important for Toronto, Chuck, to keep pounding it on the Lakers right now. The Lakers are down. Remember, they're going to make a run in the second half, so they're pushing the
Kobe.
Kobe
Uh-huh.
finally getting a run.
That's a frustration belt right there.
And I think that's a great word to use for Kobe, Chuck. I think he does get frustrated with his teammates.
They said Kobe finally getting one as if Kobe wasn't scoring before.
Score the situation.
He saw that coming. Running into Cook, and that is a charge on CB4. Raptors in front. Nice, comfortable first half lead. President's Choice Raptors Bowl their next 4 games, and we will be in Denver, Colorado tomorrow, 9 o'clock Eastern time against the Nuggets. Then Rogers Sportsnet will have a broadcast featuring the Bulls and the Bucks Wednesday and Friday, and then on the 29th, TSN with the Kings.
Chuck, let me show you what great offensive players do. It's little things that allow them to gain an advantage. Not a great move, but just watching and taking into account what a defender's doing. Look at Eric Williams' position right now. He's looking around, and Kobe looks like he's not paying attention, but he knows that Eric Williams right now has got bad defensive position. As soon as he turned his head in his body,
So he's going.
Dang, the pass comes in, and Kobe was ready to react to that. It's the little things that an offensive player can notice. Your footwork, the way your head turns, if you're not seeing him in the ball, and they react and they score.
All right,
So Kobe 7 of 15. He's got 19 points. They said before they were like, finally he scores.
In that last timeout, Chris Bosh a little frustrated.
It's not even halftime yet.
In 19 minutes, but just 3 of 7 from the field. Sam Mitchell looked at him and said, you just got to play. But one thing, he said, since you're going baseline, that gives you one option, and they're playing it. He wants Chris to fake baseline, go towards the middle. And he said, not only can you drive from there, but you've got more options out on the floor. Chuck?
They go Smith. Good shot by Smith. Good pass by Lamar.
Because anytime you can get in the middle, and I believe.
See, that's how Lamar can get involved when the attention ain't all on him. He can make plays. That's how he get involved. Good pass.
Oh, with his quickness, you have all options available to you.
And Smith gives it back.
Mike James makes him pay with a 3.
And Chuck, that's a tough shot. The defender flops, he's down, you're wide open, you got a lot of time to think about it. You're also wondering, boy, good left.
They have a
call. And you still have to make
they're still in like a variation of the 3-2.
That's going to be a charge on the Odom. Things are working out so very well for the Raptors here in LA in the first half, shooting 60%, getting some calls. Here's Odom against Eric Williams.
Yeah, just good position by Eric Williams, playing with his feet, staying ahead of Odom, and Odom.
I don't think that.
Dip in the
I
shoulder.
don't know about that call. I mean, it was a little dip in the shoulder, but hey, he was moving. He was still moving. So.
Raptors have scored 55 points. We still have other 2 minutes remaining in the half. Here's the switch. Bonner left unattended. Bam! Ah, the Red Rocket. The Raptors, that's
58-42.
their 6th tray of the game.
And see, tough matchups
2-3.
right now. Cook does not want to get out there and play Bonner.
They're going
He's going to have a
2-3.
hard time with Bosh. Good opportunity for the Raptors to
Kobe
keep
gonna
building.
break that zone.
Kobe Bryant building it up. As we mentioned, Bryant now at 21.
That's not even what you really want to do against the zone. That's just some Kobe shit. Like.
His 2 games, he has scored 88 points. His teams have lost. And Leo, you know what? Last time I checked, the bottom line is W's.
Got to win the games.
Yep.
A smart play though. Mike James, Chuck going right back to that.
Here we go.
Unfortunately, couldn't get it to stay down.
Here's Kobe again.
Good pass.
Parker from the pocket. And Mike James. Let's see if he turns on the burners.
Good deflection by Kobe.
Eric Williams not expected it. Kobe, and he got.
By the way, y'all, Kobe averaged 2 steals a game this season. Like he was playing past lanes.
Handcuffed by Jalen Rose and will shoot 2.
Mike James just looked over Derek Williams and said, hey,
All NBA defense.
They're going to give this to
First
James.
team, yo.
Kobe Bryant, watch what he does here, Chuck. He knows there's going to be a situation where he can draw the foul. 2 guys scrambling to get back. He's going to get in between them and just hope he can angle his way into a foul.
Kobe Bryant third in the league in free throw attempts. He has attempted 404 free throws, third in the league behind Iverson and Dwayne Wade.
He loves the contact. We pointed that out. He's gotten inside at every opportunity. Chuck, you talked about the difference between how many shots Kobe takes and his teammates. Kobe, 27.3 field goal attempts per game. The next highest is Lamar Odom at just 11 shots per game.
Kobe Bryant has 24. He had a stretch of 4 straight games, 45 or more points. Only the 3rd player in NBA history to accomplish that, with Taylor and Chamberlain the others. Here's James now. Screen and roll. Giving it up. Chris. On one pump. Now the release from 17. Chris Bosh.
He's nice with that mid-range, yo.
If he gets any tighter, Bosh is going to take.
He like a lesser version of Kevin Garnett. Like he really is. Like he can score that ball.
Except the problem is he didn't even have a hand up on that shot.
Remember, it was Phil Jackson who was fined $25,000 by the NBA for making some comments.
Looks like a 3-2. They went back to a 3-2. Kobe gets right through that shit.
See the difference in the game now with Mo Peterson being on the bench, Chuck? Raptors really don't have anybody that can guard Kobe Bryant other than Mo Peterson.
Leo, he's got 26. I don't care if he scores 66 as long as the Raptors win.
I agree with that. You have to make it a little tougher than last one.
James!
We heard what he said. He don't care if he scores 66. We'll see about that shit.
What did you eat for breakfast? Mike James with 19 here in the half.
So halftime 63-49, y'all.
63-49 at the break, shooting a torrid 62%.
And a chorus of boos coming from the Laker crowd here, Chuck, as both teams exit the floor.
Our Nissan shift to the half. Let's give it up to Mike James.
Why not? He is sizzling right now. Great job
Somebody
of
missed
knocking
their
down the
assignment.
threes, being aggressive.
Smooth shot to
Smart,
flop.
trying to flop. Mike James
Paid for it.
this, buddy.
Mike James cooking.
The Lakers
Hey,
scouting department.
smacking him
Mike
too.
James is hitting 41% behind the arc.
Yeah, you might want to get up on him and take that shot away.
All right, we'll come back to LA in just a moment on the score.
Raptors shoot the lights out here at the Staples Center. They lead by 14, shooting over 60% of the half. Mike James, 5 for 5 from beyond the arc with 19 points to lead the Raptors. I have nothing bad to say, so I guess we can cancel the halftime Todd.
Whatever. I mean, I know you feel sorry for the other team sometimes. No one was out here rebounding for them. I don't know what's going on. But, they killed us on the offensive glass. We're very, very fortunate. They only had 10 points on it. We tried to go inside. Luckily, we had the 3-ball going. Sam talked about in the second half. We got a rebound. We want to try to do the best job that we could on Kobe. We're going to continue to do that, even though we had 26. But right now, we're going to probably switch our philosophy and see if let him get his own, do the best we can, and hopefully shut the rest of the guys down. So that's what we're talking about the half.
All right, best of luck in the second.
Thanks, Nolan.
All right, Raptors are being out-rebounded. 15 offensive rebounds for the Lakers. Of course, the Raptors don't have many because they're not missing much.
So the Lakers are doing a good job getting to the boards, man.
49. This is so sweet, folks. Let's go to our IBM winning strategies.
Well, let's pick up on what Norma and Jim Todd talked about. Team effort on the glass, offensive rebounds. Look at that, 15-2. But it's the overall rebounding numbers because the Raptors are making their shots. That's a concern. Extra pass is the key. Well, Raptors 24 field goals, 14 assists, just 8 turnovers, and keep.
So it's funny, they tried to paint this ball hog narrative of Kobe, which he was taking a bunch of shots. But the thing is that it depends. You have to be aware of your situation. Who do you have around you?
Bryant off the line. Well, he's been there 6 times, but as Jim Todd pointed out, make sure nobody else gets there.
If he gonna take all the blame for his team losing, hell yeah, he gonna take all the fucking shots. These motherfuckers lost their damn mind thinking he gonna just sit out there and pass the ball from side to side and get blown out by 50.
Let Kobe shoot all you want. Chuck, the Lakers have taken 50 shots. Kobe's taking 26 of 18.
Let's see how he hating. See how they hating? That's why they will forever have egg on their face for this damn game.
Himself. The Raptors 39 shots. Chris Bosh is taking the most with 8. But look at this. Look at the combination of Bosh and Mike James. 19 for James. Perfect from 3. Bosh 10, 7 boards, and 9 assists for Mike James to just 1 turnover.
So we start the third quarter. Good to have you with us on the score.
Pass
Television
3-2. 2-3. They ran 3-2 and then ran it. Yo, this shit is hilarious, bro. They ran a 2-3, then did 3-2, then went back to 2-3.
Off the hands of Peterson out of bounds.
But Chuck, you see the easy shot that the Lakers get, Kobe Bryant gets because of that move by Lamar Odom. We have President's Choice halftime stats. Number 1 stat, 61% to 40. For the Toronto Raptors, you know the numbers. Raptors have 3 numbers.
That's a good rebound.
This is
Or effort.
possession with the Lakers in possession underneath their basket. 63-49 third quarter. After the season, the first half, 66.
That's a bad pass.
Against the Knicks.
Not a good pass at all by Parker. Everybody knew where the ball was going.
Mike James.
Mike James again, smacking them shit.
6 behind the arc. He has got the mojo going for Mike James with 22. He's 8 for 9 in the ball game.
Well, you think the Lakers would know that might be somebody you should identify as a guy that's going to make that shot?
66-49 Raptors.
Oh, good.
The offense to charge. Potter hit the floor, took the punishment, and this will go against Bush Parker.
Great job by Matt Bonner, Chuck. He's constantly looking to take a charge, to get to the right place. He gives up a lot of size.
So y'all, the Raptors are in complete control out here. 66-49, right?
He's playing down low, but he doesn't give up any heart.
Bosh on them.
Bosh.
20.
Lamar Odom pushing the rock.
Our third
Good.
quarter right here on the score. Watching Bosh.
Good move by Kobe by attacking the defense early. There we go.
Unless the Lakers really get their act together, Leo, I don't see them making a huge comeback here. I mean, they're playing so much.
Let's just see how Kobe took on, hold on.
Long game. The second half just started. And the Raptors have, they're not going to, chances are they're not going to continue to shoot 60% of this ball game.
See, he's going early now. So Kobe's getting going early before the defense set up.
They're going to have to continue to move the ball, get good.
He ain't waiting no more.
And their defense has got to stay strong. Because Kobe Bryant is the type of player that can get his team right back into the ball game.
Sam Mitchell wants to talk it over. His club in front, 66-51, 10-17 remaining.
Yeah, and Sam Mitchell, last
That's
year was
another way you beat the zone. You don't let that shit get set up.
possessions. Raptors taking some long shots, not a lot of movement, and those are the type of shots that can allow another team to get back into it. Phil Jackson just wants energy. He wants his guys to act like they want to play, and not getting that from the majority of this Laker team right now.
Well, Kobe Bryant with 28 points and 11 of 21 from the floor.
Kobe Bryant loves to go to the hoop, and the Raptors have to make sure they keep him away from. Now that shot, you'll give up, and it's got to be more contested. There's a lot of pressure on him. And Kobe just takes the game in his own hands and can do it from literally every angle on the floor.
Well, Kobe is living up to the billing, but what about Lamar Odom? Scoreless now, Leo, in 20 minutes. And
Well, he's been running a lot of time with the second unit, and the second unit is not good. They can't create their own shot for themselves. So he's going to struggle because he's not that great at creating his own shot like that. He's mainly downhill, passing the ball, right? Or either he'll try to shoot a mid-range jumper or something close to the basket. But that's his game. They're running a zone, so they're gonna have to move the ball and stretch out the defense. Can't do it. He don't have the bag to do it against this zone like that.
I mean, this guy has 16 double-doubles on the season. He's having a good year, but not tonight.
But he's another player, Chuck, that he'd look disinterested for half a game and all of a sudden become active and end up dominating the game.
Here's Odom with a very difficult shot.
But he's not disinterested. They're just making that shit up. Their zone throws you off. They're running a 2-3, and they switch back to the 3-2, then back to the 2-3, back to the 3-2. So the zone, it's switching things up, is confusing him a little bit. Plus, he, like I said, with the bag situation, like, he's decent at getting this shit off, but he's not nobody who's gonna continuously just get this shit off.
I could tell when that ball left his hand, I mean, he was off balance. His footwork was horrible.
Yeah, and he's not going to get the call. He's looking at the officials right now and, hey, I got hit in the elbow, but when you're off balance at close to 6'10", taking a shot, you're not going to do that.
Smush. And Mike James.
Bonner for three.
Wide open look. It's going down.
Excellent job by Chris Bosh.
Cash money.
The last thing he wants to do is get out there and contest that.
69-51, about to be a blowout.
With 8 points. He's had a nice trip. Salt Lake City, Portland, Seattle now tonight. The Raptors 9 of 12 from 3-point range. Bryant with a pull-up.
Kobe Cash.
He's going to make a good share of those shots. Just have to be ready to get the rebound if he misses.
You know, Leo, I know it's early. I know it is early, third quarter. And Peterson.
Mo Pete blew by Kobe.
Very lucky not to avoid some type of physical injury on that play because they sent 2 players out. You could be looking at Kobe Bryant as Peterson just had a blow past him. And
Yeah, he completely blew by Kobe on that one. He got Kobe good.
And Brown got him. As Mo Peterson going to the line. I mean, we could have Kobe getting 50 tonight, but his team could lose by 10 to 15 points.
Well, then everybody's happy, Chuck.
That's right.
Everybody gets to see Kobe put up the numbers, but the Raptors walk away with it. Phil Jackson wouldn't be very happy with that scenario. And I think he's really trying to find out how their relationship is going to continue on this season, Chuck. It's not an easy situation. This team, this Laker team, needs some more players. They're not where they're not
He
complete.
should have threw that up. Too late now.
Who's on the floor, the personnel they
Back
have.
to 3-2.
They can't win the way they're playing.
No, they can't. And right now, the Raptors are up by 18.
Kwame, mid-range.
Rebound, Rose. 3-on-2. Rose, lane to the lane, behind the back pass. Mike James, right pocket, three. Nope,
Break.
this is first miss behind the arc. And then Parker is tripped by Bosch and a foul.
Jalen Rose is coming down the floor figuring, you know what, I need an assist right here. Mike James hasn't missed a shot. He's probably a good guy to go to at this point. Unfortunately, couldn't get this one in fall.
Well, James Worthy is here. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is here. I wonder if they're thinking to themselves, you know, this is a far cry from Showtime in the 80s.
I was back there thinking that, John. There's some great Laker teams.
It's almost like
Kobe.
Sesame Street.
Cash.
Kobe Bryant.
71-55.
71-55 Raptors. Mike James with 22. Peterson for 3. And it's Kobe Brown with a rebound. Brown did not play against the Raptors in Toronto with injury.
Kobe feeling it. Heat check. Cash. Now, I want you guys to pay attention to something. There's defense there, right? This ain't like nowadays where the players come up, get easy wide open looks and all this stuff, get wide open pathway to the basket. This is zone defense. You got to earn it. You got to individual brilliance right here. That's what you see. He just getting started. Let's go.
35 for the Lakers, 58 points.
And he's not going to stop shooting, Chuck. You can see this. He's going to keep coming down the floor and getting it up there. The Raptors are going to have to make sure that they make it just a little bit tougher.
Lakers can't make shots though. Here's Bosch for 21.
Well, you're right. I mean, right now, the defense is non-existent, and the Raptors are taking advantage of that, but they have to continue.
2 on double team.
They did the first half, and also pushed that ball to the floor.
Here's the king. Again. Now, let's see if they still feel that same way. Kobe saying, "Hold my beer."
Well, he makes 3, the Raptors make 2. Maybe that's the only way the Lakers can stay in this ball game.
And you got to get to them, Chuck. You have to get them. Really crowd them, as we talked about off the top. Make them.
Like the energy changed, right? They were talking about, oh, Kobe must need to pass and swing the ball from side to side, get his teammates involved. Now they worry. Now they're like, you gotta get out there. You gotta press up against him. You gotta. These motherfuckers.
All the help coming. If he just is allowed to stand there and go straight up and straight down his jump shot, he's gonna make
okay.
shots. Look at the catch right here. Kobe Bryant just waited.
They confused. They lost.
Jalen gets there. It's too late. That ball's gone. And
That's
you
up.
have to know that he's the one guy on the floor right now that's getting it done.
Here's Matt Bonner.
Well, you were criticizing that dude earlier.
Parker leading the break. Tomorrow, working on Bonner. Off window. Middle tipped in the air. Raptor ball.
My one concern for Toronto right now, a lot is happening just on the perimeter alone. That's why I really like that drive by Jalen Rose. Get inside.
All right, here go Kobe.
Who's going to take this shot?
3-2.
Odom, he got tied up and he flipped it up and drew the foul.
I don't like that call.
No. He was out of control when he began that move.
Lost his balance, really had nowhere to go.
And this is where he starts losing his balance.
That's a bad call. That's a yeah.
But it looked like Jalen Rose tripped him a little bit.
Well, listen again.
Horrible. But you notice what's happening, Chuck.
Yes.
The Lakers, they're just taking turns. There's no offense. There's no playing together. They're just taking turns. Okay, you're taking your 3 shots. I'm going to take one over here. I'm going to try to make something happen. And this is going to drive Phil Jackson crazy.
Well, I mean, this crowd is restless. I mean, they probably saw the Raptors on the schedule, and they said, hey, you know what? Maybe this is a team we can get. But not the way the Raptors have played over the last 6 weeks.
Especially, Chuck, if you put in perspective, this Lakers team has lost a couple of games now. You think they'd come into this game saying, hey, the Raptors have been struggling. Better go after these guys. But they came in with a very lackadaisical approach.
Yes.
Kobe communicating on defense.
Chris Bosh, the pitch, Peters.
Good pass. Bosh with the brick. Devin George with the board. Let's get Kobe raising up. Yeah, nigga, the energy changed. Yeah, you gotta be kidding me. Let's see how they feel about that shit now.
Sam Mitchell, Chuck, you do not want to get this crowd back into the game. 75-65.
They underestimated this nigga. They thought he only had 1 gear.
Third quarter, 6:20 to go. The Laker girls here at Staples Center. Well, Gwen Stefani action here in the background. Grammys are coming up later in a couple of weeks. And this is coming up also on the score tomorrow, as a matter of fact.
Hey, yo, you know what's funny? Niggas got a lot to say about Kobe, but he's the only nigga who could do shit like that. He the only nigga who could do shit like this.
9 o'clock.
Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah.
Playing some great basketball for the Nuggets in light of all the injuries.
Not a player in the modern NBA history who put up 81. There's no one who could say that.
About Carmelo, right now the Raptors need to take care of Kobe Bryant. This is too easy, Chuck. Getting him here.
They done opened up the game and niggas still can't get the 81.
Be a little bit more aggressive here.
They took defense completely out the game and niggas still can't do it.
Take some tougher shots.
And this is against defense. This is against zone, right?
And you made the point.
With no spacing, right? Just a bunch of role players who are specialists. No spacing.
Trade 3s for 2s for Kobe Bryant. Jerry Buss liking a little bit more of what he's seeing here in the third quarter.
Well, you got that check for Kobe Bryant to stay at 120.
Lakers in the 3-2. Lakers giving the Raptors a taste of their own medicine.
Bonner with a post up. Runs into
Good defense.
And now we're going to have a jump.
Jump ball.
Oh, that's a bunch of bullshit.
And I think that's the proper call.
Yeah, he thinks it's the perfect call because he wants the Raptors to
I don't
win.
think it is.
You don't?
No, I think it's trouble. I think Phil Jackson didn't like the call, and I think he's right.
Bullshit.
Odom and Bonner, and the tip controlled by Toronto. And it's Bosch with a spin.
That's what the Raptors need to do right now. Get inside, Chris Bosh. You get lulled into a sense of
Them niggas were down damn near 20 points till Kobe erupted. He erased that shit in like 2 minutes.
By
himself,
your shots, everything's going good. You're not going to continue to shoot 60% in most games. And realizing that, you have to go, how do we get our shots? We got to go to the basket, we got to get to the free throw line, inside, outside, dribble penetration, keep doing all the things, especially against this Laker team, which has shown that they're going to have difficulty in guarding them.
Chris Bosh is averaging 10 free throw attempts on this trip and 15 field goal attempts over the past 5 games.
There's a reason he's getting the line like that, Chuck, because nobody can guard him. And if he just settles for jump shots, and it's tough for a young player that can make those shots. He can make the perimeter shots, but you just don't want to give that to the defense and say, hey, I'm just going to settle for that shot.
Raptors holding on, 77-65, under 6 minutes to go. Kobe Bryant with 41 on the night.
Give the bean.
He gets another touch. Peterson.
You already know. Say, You already know. Hey, this is my GOAT right here. This is my GOAT right here.
See, here's the danger. Look at all the shots we
One-on-one, man-to-man, player-to-player, pimp-to-pimp.
Now, even with Mo Pete
Stay on your feet.
over him, he still makes the shot. That's why you can't ever let a player of this magnitude get into a great rhythm.
But they were doing a great job. You were saying earlier he was playing into their hand. What happened? The energy changed. The energy changed, my nigga. Like, come on, bro. At least keep the same energy. Now, this is the thing, right? Kobe is the greatest shot creator of all time. So they're gonna criticize him when he shoots bad shots, but he's the best difficult shot maker of all time. So is it a bad shot? No, it's not. It's a Kobe shot. It's just like Steph Curry, a 3-point shot. He is not as good as a layup, but for him it is. It's different niggas could do different shit. Jordan could do the same thing. You know, is there a shot that's a bad shot for Jordan? No. But being the most difficult shot maker of all time, being able to space the floor and shoot the three and get hot the way he can, any shot on the court's a good shot. This is where percentages go out the window.
He could have 50 by the end of this quarter.
Yeah, exactly. To get 50-point games, remember, look at
They riding his jock now. Give me that shit. Give me that shit.
Tough pass from Rose. Kobe. And it's going to be a try.
That shouldn't be a charge.
James, Chuck, getting back defensively. He saw that Kobe had his mind made up that he was going to go right to the bucket. Like James held his ground.
Oh, that is a charge. He got there. He got there.
He led him into that.
Exactly.
He got there. Vet move. He there.
77-68 Raptors, 5:33 to go third.
Full court press now.
Sam Mitchell just calling over.
Them niggas just trying to survive at this point.
They're chasing. They're traveling. Go straight to the bucket. Don't shy away from it.
Phil Jackson looking on. His club is trailed by as many as 18 points in this game.
Not saying a lot on the sidelines, though. I'm sure he had some choice words at halftime.
The officials confirming they want to make sure with the shot clock and everything is on the same page.
Actually, just trying to, they're probably just saying, hey, what do you want to eat after the game?
Like we're in it already.
That's a good pass. But he got his shit smacked. Good defense by Chris Mill.
That was supposed to be the overtime. And here's Odom turning the corner on fire.
And see, that's the best thing for Lamar to do is get it and just go. Get it and go. They're attacking quicker now. You 6'10", you know what I'm saying? You fast, you quick, you got the little handle, got the ball handling ability to get to the rim. Go ahead and push that shit.
Off the hoop. Lamar Odom with only 1 point. He's 0 for 6.
Smart play by Lamar.
26 minutes.
When you're struggling, get to the line.
Peterson has
Smart move.
And the intensity is picking up right now. As you mentioned, the crowd back into this ball game. Lamar Odom.
It ain't how you start, it's how you finish.
Defensively. This is going to be a real important 5 minutes here in this third quarter to finish it off for the Raptors to see which direction this game is going to go.
Joey Graham in the ball game for Bonner. Graham has played 8 minutes tonight. They got to get Odom going. If you're Phil Jackson, you have got to have somebody other than Bryant, who up until Odom's first free throw had made 18 of the Lakers' 19 points in this quarter.
Full court pressure here.
Full court press. And boys trying to survive out there. Good. Good pass by Bosch.
And we have a on-the-floor foul.
Bailout call.
Against Chris Middleton.
Chuck, we've seen Chris Bosh do an awful lot of things during the basketball season. That was a pretty impressive job of bringing the ball up the floor, handling the pressure. Look
at the handle.
He's a guy that can put pressure on you. Chris Bosh is blowing by everybody going up the floor. Now, you don't want Chris Bosh in that situation for an extended period of time because that's not what he's accustomed to, and it's going to wear him down a little bit, but pretty impressive ball handling there.
Bosh has played 29 minutes tonight. As Villanueva
Great.
at the free throw line. Charlie with 13 points in the game.
Here's the bean.
It's an 8-point Raptor lead with 4:54 to go. Third quarter action on
Here's
the
the bean.
score. Chuck Swirsky, Leo Robbins go to
Hey.
Kobe Bryant.
Hey.
With 47 points in 25 minutes. And it's a 5-point Raptor lead, and we have a timeout.
Our little secret weapon. And he's focused. Look at that. Look at his demeanor. He spelled blood now.
You can't leave him on the bench, can you?
No, sir.
Look at his demeanor, yo. Kill mode activated.
And welcome back to the Staples Center, our Hyundai drive to the playoffs. And let's take a look right now.
They call Kawhi the Terminator. That's the original Terminator right there.
Our scoring leaders featuring Kobe Bryant.
Allen Iverson has owned this department, but Kobe Bryant taking over with a spree of 40-point games.
Nah, what? No, the Mike's the original Terminator, but you had the Terminator Type 1, Type A, Type S, and then Kawhi's the last Terminator.
Almost 35 points a game on the season. It's going normal way.
Well, if you want to know how bad it might get, Kobe Bryant has already had a 30-point quarter this season. Was against Dallas on December 26th.
Yo, 18 of 28 is crazy.
He's hit 8 of 10
5 of 7 from 3.
The rest of the team, 0 for 3.
Well, that was 71-53 Raptors.
5-point game.
16 mark of this quarter.
Yeah, my nigga brought him back. Practically by himself, yo.
78-73 Raptors.
Passive perimeter team, Chuck, and that's a problem right now. The Lakers are taking advantage of it.
And Odom threw the foul goal too. Why, Leo?
Well, again, that's the danger when you're making shots. You feel
So
you're
Lamar
going to continue
Odom.
to make shots, and you can't rely
Get that
on that.
thing
Sam
down
Mitchell
here.
wants to see Chris Bosh attack the hoop. He wants to see Villanueva active around the bucket. Jalen Rose inside, outside. Right now, the Raptors are just coming down the floor. They're taking the first shot. There's not a lot of great movement, and you're not going to win games like that. At the other side, you have to guard Kobe Bryant. You got to get up on him, and now he's in a groove, so that means everybody else is going to start playing off of him. And this is the one guy that really concerns me is Lamar Odom.
Raptors have been
Lamar's pushing that shit now. And he's allowed to play that secondary role because all eyes are on Kobe now.
Right, one of the reasons they're not going to score. They're just not attacking the hoop as much as they need to win this ball game.
This is kind of the nerve of the Raptors a little bit, but they're Lakers defense.
The Lakers want different people handling the basketball. And they really jumped on Mike James quickly as he put the ball on the floor near the corner.
78-75 Raptors.
Give it to the bean.
17 remaining third. Devin George.
Look, Kobe with the ball.
And now Bryant.
Hey, look how they react now. Them niggas is running like a mother. They just abandoned their match and say, fuck this shit. Fuck the zone. Fuck everything. Let's just rush that nigga. He's still gonna pull up. Oh, hey. But his shot making, even his shot making created something for his teammates. That's why he believed in, hey, if I shoot the ball, y'all just go get the rebound. Fuck it. Because he knows damn near the whole defense gonna be on him.
Watch Kobe Bryant. If you're on the Toronto Raptors, Chris Wood did a great job of staying with that shot. Following it up.
They play a two-man game. Rose for the post-up.
Jalen. Oh, damn, he got hacked hard.
Nice job by Jalen Rose, but look at the difference in intensity for the Lakers. Chuck, everybody's moving, they're collapsing, they're getting down inside the paint. And here's Kobe's last attempt. Actually forced down a little bit more than he had to, Chuck. I thought that he did. There really wasn't a reason to fade away on that.
There should be no criticism of this man right now. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy.
It's always challenging the official. Hey, oh, it's foul.
Well, hey, Allen Iverson challenges the officials on every possession.
Oh, here you go hating on AI.
I guess that's the scorer's mentality of a player.
Yeah, if you ain't a Raptor, these niggas are straight hating,
Pressure
man.
on the officials to make decisions.
80-77. Raptors Odom.
There go Kobe.
Bryant.
Look at the news.
And he stepped on the sideline out of bounds. Did he do it? As he trots back to place.
So they said, fuck this. We're gonna put 3 or 4 niggas on Kobe.
And the reaction, Kobe Bryant's reaction, he just held his arms up, looked at Lamar Odom. Come on, man, I gave you the ball.
He like, damn nigga, I got the whole damn team on me, nigga.
With his teammates when they don't take the shots they're supposed to when he gives the ball up.
Again, similar play. Jalen Rose baseline. Really good.
I really like the idea of going to Jalen right now. When Lamar Odom was on him, it was a different story. Tough to post him up at his size.
He should go right now. Lamar should have just turned that corner. Too late now.
Great pass.
That's a great pass. That's a great pass. But let me show you guys something. Lamar should have just turned that
Post him up at
corner.
his size.
He should have went right there. He should have just went.
Other defenders, Smush Parker, Kobe
But they got
Bryant.
set up and they jammed the area. But that was a good pass.
Great pass.
Yeah, that was a great pass.
But again, as Leo mentioned, he dropped a big-time dime, Lamar Odom.
Yeah, and that's what's amazing about this guy, Chuck. He is more than capable of making passes like that.
Rose draws a double team. Curls, finds Joey.
There you go.
And that's a three-ball.
And that's what we talked about in the first half.
Joey Graham.
In November, Jalen Rose was a force to
Here go
play.
Kobe.
He knew the defense was helping. He did a great job of getting the low man. That was just too easy there. No way can Kobe score that easy.
Kobe Bryant now with 49. With 2:22 remaining third. 85-81 Raps.
I gotta agree with you on one thing. You said if Kobe scores 50, the Raptors can win. If he scores 60, it could be a real problem.
Nah, y'all was saying he could score 60. It wouldn't matter. Rewind this, yo. Them niggas say he could score 60, so we'll be happy with that. Nah, don't switch up, dog. Don't switch up. We need that statue. We gonna get that statue tonight.
50 right here. Let's see if he gets the rock back. They go high, low, limb, Remy, and they're going to rip off the tear cup. And a foul on the That's going to be his third. Now, Leo, if you're Sam Mitchell, do you leave Bosh on the floor? You don't want him to pick up his fourth late in the third, do you?
No, I think you need Chris Bosh on the floor. Chris Bosh playing a little conservatively defensively. Obviously, got to be careful, realizing he does have 3.
Memphis missed his only free throw attempt tonight. On the season, shooting 72%. This is going to be a wild finish, I can tell you that. Kobe Bryant, 19 of 30.
You weren't saying that about 10 minutes ago.
Hey, Leo, you're up by 17.
I don't know. It seems like you're backpedaling here, Chuck.
Yeah, they are. Yep. Call his ass out. Yep.
Joey Graham.
Oh, yeah. Raptors have to calm down, Chuck.
Kobe got them niggas shook.
He's throwing the ball all over the place. They're panicking.
Shook.
Double teams coming at them. They're panicking. They just got to relax. Ball fakes. Be aggressive with the basketball. Don't play tentative, because that's how those mistakes are.
And it's just not the rookies. I mean, the veterans are playing as well.
Right.
So this is going to be, are they taking a full timeout or a 20?
Looks to be a full.
Well, Kobe Bryant. I mean, Leo, you've been doing the games a long, long time. You've played against the greats. Talk about this sport, specifically the sport of what you have seen.
Well, Chuck, you don't have to look that far back or even compare to other players. Last year, against Toronto here in Los Angeles, Kobe Bryant just took over the game. I mean, he just went inside. He ended up with 48 points in the ballgame. A very similar feel to that game. He started to get some easy buckets, and by that time, it didn't matter if you were all over. He just started drilling to the
Prime Kobe.
And that's where the Raptors really have to be concerned about. That's what they really have to be concerned about. They let him get too many easy shots early in the third, and after that, he's just on fire. 5 of 7 from 3. Throwing up big time
They
numbers.
need to get the camera off this nigga when he blowing his nose. Like, I love Kobe, but I don't want to see that shit.
But if I do compare him to one player, from a intensity and a drive and never showing signs of fatigue, Michael Jordan. I mean, Michael Jordan, now, I'm not comparing him to Michael Jordan as a player in terms of how he played the game. He's got a great ability to score, but the fact that he never shows any fatigue. This guy can play as long as you need him to play, and he just keeps coming at you. And that's something you did see from Michael Jordan.
And you may see it a lot of times tonight from Odom and Bryant, because they don't play again until later in the week.
No, and the way Kobe's playing right now, Chuck, you know he wants to be on the floor. He's a tough guy to throw Jackson to take out when he gets in the
I mean, you're this hot, you got to stay in the game. 85-83 Raptors with a buck 55 to go in the third. Rose, Caldwell, James, Villanueva, and Buck. And I like how Chris is talking with Charlie Lee.
Well, this is where the veteran players have to settle the young guys down. Got an extra ball handler in the game right now. Calderon in, replacing Joey Graham. Calderon also getting the assignment of Kobe Bryant. Not a very enviable task for a first-year player from Spain.
That ball rolls off to the right, but again, this will put the Lakers on the line.
What happens too, Chuck, when a player like Kobe Bryant lights up the way he has in this quarter, all of a sudden other players that you forget about, you're not really paying attention to these guys, and that's what we said early in the game. Watch out for Parker. He's one of those guys that you forget.
Hey, what's that called? Making your teammates better. If niggas playing better, fuck it. But see, this is the thing. They think assists is the only way you make your teammates better. Nope, not necessarily. The niggas get motivated by seeing you go the fuck off.
And all of a sudden, he comes to life. He starts making a play here, play there.
Smoosh Parker in double figures with 10. And the Raptors 17.
There we go. He came all the way back.
The two teams are tied at 85. Unbelievable. Bosh brings it over the midcourt line and gives the lock up to his point guard, Jose Caldwell. Pressure 35 feet away by George. This is Bosh. Double on the ball. James has scored only 3 points here in the third.
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant outraces
Chuck, the Raptors have to realize where that ball's going to get to Bosh gave it up, but he wanted it back. It never came back to him.
Lakers run that 3 to it, but like,
Triple team.
it's up.
Rainbow three.
Brick. They shook.
Down the floor, leaking out. Into the arms of Parker.
There we go. Smush getting involved.
The Lakers are in front 89-85 with 40 seconds to go in the third. Another almost turned over.
Now, a lot of people think Kobe was just being a ball hog just to be a ball hog. Now you see why, right? It inspired the team, got the team going. There's certain points where you pass the ball, and there's certain teams that you don't pass the ball against. If you can cook a nigga, you cook a nigga.
Boy, oh boy, Sam Mitchell.
He don't know what to do.
Just happened in this ballgame.
Kobe stole that shit from me.
Kobe Bryant explosion.
That's right. Employee number 8 has arrived for work.
Boy,
Now they dick riding. They dick riding now, y'all.
51 points for Kobe Bryant.
They jockstrap sniffing now.
And Chuck, the scary
Change their
part
whole
is-
demeanor. Greatness change your whole demeanor.
Heads up.
Here we go. Bean.
You can see that one coming. Jose Calderon got caught in the screen, and Lamar Odom, well, it's his hands. We've already seen some of the great passes he can throw.
Well, 62 is his career high. And the way he's playing tonight, folks, you're going to be a part of history right here on this court.
Now they getting a whiff.
James Charlie B. Boy, the wheels have come off big time here in the third quarter. We have 7 seconds remaining. Bryant on the drive. Kobe Bryant, the fade, the fire. No. Tip.
No good.
And at the end of the third quarter, it's been all LA. I mean, all Kobe Bryant. 91-85, this crowd on their feet. Highlights on Raptors NBA TV.
Wow, is he put on a show. Unbelievable. Third quarter for Kobe Bryant. Take a look at our speed stick stats by minute. Bryant, 53 points overall, but unbelievable numbers. Their field goal percentage up to about 48%. Raptors are still 52%. But check out Kobe Bryant. Even with Mo Pete draped all over him, still able to get the shot down. Joey Graham giving Kobe a little bit too much room. And here just blowing right by Graham for an easy reverse.
Kobe scoring is like pumping gas.
Takes advantage of the defense, sees the screens, hustling, getting the loose balls, and spectacular finish here.
Yeah, let's talk about this. At halftime, it was 63-49. And you look at a situation, Raptors totally dominating. They were doing such a magnificent job this two.
That's why when Kwame Brown talks his shit about Kobe, like, just know he played with the nigga. He seen this shit firsthand.
Free zone. And then Kobe Bryant went off. They scored 42 points in the third quarter. The Lakers did 27 by Bryant. He single-handedly outscored the Raptors 27-22. This is the fourth time this season, 50 or more points in a game. What has happened?
Well, again, Chuck, the Raptors allowed Kobe I believe, some easy looks. Not to take anything away from Kobe, but he had some easy looks to get in a great rhythm at the start of the third quarter, and he just kept it going. And by that time, when the Raptors got up on him, it was too late.
Oh, stop the excuse making. You were capping for the Raptors. Stop the bullshit.
Chuck, they haven't been as aggressive to see if they can get it back in the fourth quarter.
Peterson also got an early foul trouble.
Nice pass by Parker.
And we go the other way.
And he took the net.
Mike James working against Kwame Brown, has to bring it out. James is good lead.
He got to pull that.
This half. Bonner to Rose, working against Dodo. 11 on the clock. They want to post up Bosh.
Go Bosh. Oh, he got Kwame with that little. Woo. He got Kwame right there.
Working against Dodo. 11 on the clock. They want to
Watch
post
this
up
footwork by Bosh. He got Kwame right there. Oh.
Chris from 15. Booking. like the way the public address announcer, Bruce Bosch. Raptors NBA TV HD bringing you fourth quarter action.
Give it to the beam. 3-2. Oh, he on that island. No good.
And we saw this happen in the third quarter.
Get back to Kobe.
Become a spectator and watch Kobe Bryant shoot the basketball. Chuck, you got to be ready for misses. Adjust your rebounding.
Kobe got whacked.
Rebounds. Kobe took a shot there.
Sure did. He's down.
The officials don't.
They don't give a fuck.
Notice it, Kobe Bryant.
Play on.
And the Lakers didn't. And they fouled. I mean, I'm surprised it took them that long to foul. I mean, if you're not going to give an opportunity for an injured player.
Okay, Matt Bonner from behind may have caught Kobe in the right eye, it appears.
Kobe mad as a motherfucker.
Screaming at the official, Bill Kennedy. He better be careful. He's going to get ejected.
Kobe Bryant, he's sitting there saying, hey, I'm rolling around the floor. Nobody even notices. They tell you about the foul as well. Saying, hey, I go up to shoot in the lane. I got hit in the side of the head. Come on, man. I haven't missed too many shots right here since the second half started. You might think there was a reason for it.
They think a man is
You
him.
better be careful because one more attack, he's out of the ball game.
Oh, he's trying to shake Lamar.
Here's Peterson with a runner.
No good.
Tough shot.
And you gonna piss Kobe off now. Oh, come on, Kwame.
A little bit too much lead on that pass intended for Kwame Brown.
It wasn't a bad pass. Kwame Brown wanted the ball. Smush Parker waited till the weak side defense wasn't there. He threw the ball, and Kwame Brown just muffed it.
Damn.
He's had some pretty good opportunities. Chuck Bonner's going to make that shot for the Raptors. Nobody even close to him.
Bonner 3 for 8. He's got 8
Give it to the beam.
Bryant working against Peterson. Turns the corner.
Yeah, that's crazy. The whole damn defense on
Smart
him.
offensive player, Chuck. What did he do? Didn't get the call. Had a technical foul assessed. Came right back to the bucket. And that's foul number 4 as well for Bosch. But this is
Aggression,
exactly what
man.
you'd like a player
I
to
feel
do.
bad for Mo Pete, man. He got a lot of that 81.
Go right back, and now the pressure is entirely on the official's shoulders to not make a call.
This crowd chanting MVP.
Should have got it, by the way.
I mean, Kobe's going to lead the league in points, provided he stays healthy. So what do you do now? If you're an MVP, I mean, you got a guy that's playing on this floor for the other team in town, Elton Brand, who's having an MVP type season.
Come on, Chuck.
So this is the thing, right? This game right here should have sealed the deal for MVP. Why? Because his team was dead in the water. Without him, they wouldn't even win this fucking game.
Why do people want to take the MVP award away from somebody who's having an MVP season? Steve Nash. That Phoenix team has 6 or 7 youth players. Amari Stoudemire has not been available to the team, and they're still winning. They're one of the top teams in the world.
He has a 20-point per game scorer with him in Sean Marion, another all-star. They don't give a fuck about Kobe, bro. Look what Kobe's doing right in front of their fucking eyes. And they still talk about somebody else should get it.
The NBA with an entirely different lineup, and arguably their best big man not available. And
That's a third all-star, bro.
You gotta win no matter what. Kobe Bryant's teams obviously aren't winning the same way.
They're not as talented. It's a bunch of bullshit, bro.
Well, you know what, Leo, I agree. I think that Nash deserves certainly a lot of consideration. I think he can take questions on it. Again, it wouldn't bother me whatsoever. A lot of people like this man. I mean, to score 34 points a night in the NBA is an unbelievable.
But like you said, Chuck, you just score 34 points a night. You're not winning.
Yep.
Steve Nash has his team among the best in the league.
And what about LeBron? What about Iverson?
Allen Iverson, are the Sixers among the elite teams in the NBA? No. Very similar to Kobe Bryant.
Kobe with 55 of the ball game. Bryant.
Get it. Uh-huh.
And that's another characteristic of Kobe's game that's very much like Michael Jordan's, Chuck. He's able to break you down off the dribble, pull up jump shot, going right, going left. It makes no difference. He stops him dime and just elevates.
Bosh, triple team.
Look at that shit.
Here come the Lakers on a 4-on-4 with Kobe Bryant crossing over once, twice, and he got mugged by Peterson at the moment.
Yeah, Mo doesn't like the call. That's a foul. Yeah. Kobe Bryant just baiting and playing with the basketball. Foul number 5 on Mo Peterson. Watch Kobe Bryant right here. He's going to play around with him, daring Mo Peterson to reach, and as soon as he extends his left arm, well, that's when Kobe Bryant drives right through it.
Kobe with 57. Kobe Bryant with 57. He has set a franchise record for an opponent scoring against the Raptors.
Oh, and supposedly his grandmother,
he has been unbelievable. Our
I
course
think his grandma was at the game or something like that. That's the backstory of why he performed this good.
create a reaction. And of course, attributed to Jalen Rose. Regarding halfway through the year, still trying to find that identity. And right now, the identity in this ball game has been Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant with a career-high 62 against Dallas on December 20th, 2005, and Jalen Rose. And the rest of the Raptors have a lot of work to do.
Kobe Bryant always has no problem being aggressive, and that is something that Sam Mitchell talked to his squad about during that timeout, talking about being aggressive. They're really back on their heels right now, playing very tentatively. Sam Mitchell telling them to be aggressive in everything they do. Chuck?
Yep. And we are watching a magnificent display tonight. Almost a one-man game, Leo.
No, he was a one-man gang in that third quarter. He came out of the locker room and said, you know what, we're not going to lose this game, or at least play as poorly as we did in the first half. And he put his team on his shoulders and absolutely has carried them to this point.
Bryant's
Good split. And one.
He is capable of doing literally anything he wants to on the floor. Unbelievable. Here, splitting the defense. Jalen Rose.
So a nigga averaging 34 points per game, playing great defense, right? Shouldn't be MVP. But Steve Nash literally could play with a guy who's a better defender than him, right? And passed all these guys who can shoot. And they praise him for the assists, but I don't get it, yo. It's hate, bro. Shit just hate, man. Shit just hate.
Kobe going for 60.
MVP is a team award. That's what they're trying to tell me. It's not about the individual. So that's why I say fuck MVPs.
Meantime, we do have a ball game, folks, and the Lakers are leading.
So what we see this year in 06 was individual brilliance, right? That impacted winning on the team. That's what we seen. That's an MVP, in my opinion.
88. Raptors were up by 17. Just over 9 minutes to go in the third quarter.
That's the kind of hustle, yes, Sam Mitchell was talking about. Matt Hunter really had no business to put that ball in the basket, but he just kept it alive and he got the lucky bounce.
Yep, he's got 10 for the 5 starters in double figures. Peterson with 7.
It's the band.
And this is Bryant again.
Band's cooking.
It's a 3 ball.
Now, remember what we talked about off the top, Chuck? Kobe Bryant will continue to shoot even if he cools off. And the Raptors have to take advantage of that at every opportunity. If there's a miss, I think they'll bucket at the other end.
We're going to have a loose ball foul against Kobe Bryant.
Chris Bosh did a real nice job of getting inside position on Kwame. Watch Kobe Bryant defensively, Chuck. He's just kind of hanging around. He's picking his spots because the Raptors are not putting a lot of pressure on him defensively. And we talked about, again, at the beginning of the show, that one of the ways to wear him down is to make him work at the defensive end of the floor.
Rose brings it out. Resets. Mike James on the drive.
Good
James
pass.
on the baseline. Stops. Pops. Got a shot clock. A foul, and this will put Rose at the line where he's 5 for 5.
And nice job by Jalen, is not settling for the outside shot. He saw the defense running at him. A little shot fake, puts it on the floor, and able to draw the foul from behind Devin George.
This is a 6-point ball game. Lakers. Paul Johnson is going to the bench. Bojacic in for George.
Well, Chuck, just like we talked about earlier, we said this is a long game. Even though the Raptors were dominating the game, it's a long time for the Lakers to get back into it, and they did. Well, there's still a lot of time left in this game, just under 8 minutes, where the Raptors can regroup. And again, a lot obviously depends on Kobe Bryant cooling off a little bit. And if he does cool off and he still continues to shoot, the Raptors can take advantage of that.
Again, Bosh and Peterson playing with 5 personals each. Kobe Bryant, double on the ball, lost the handle, and it picked up by Butter.
I don't know if he was pushed, but he just lost it.
The blocking ball against the Lakers.
That's a good call.
Chuck, at the other end of the floor, we're talking about slowing down Kobe Bryant, and if he's cooling off or forcing plays, you really want to work at him. Watch what Jalen Rose does. He's leaning on him, and watch his adjustment right here. He jumps, forces him to the baseline, knowing that Chris Bosh is there, and forces him into a tough play. And instead of giving the ball up, it squirts out of his hands. So good defense by the Raptors. Good job by Jalen to know where his teammate is and to force Kobe into him.
You think Kobe's starting to tire a little bit?
He's a guy that, Chuck, there's very few times where I can honestly say I look at him and he's tired. Phil Jackson obviously gives him a blow, gives him a rest. It's a long NBA season, but Kobe Bryant is a guy that can play through fatigue. He's very mentally tough when it comes to that.
So Jalen Rose, now with 14, 8 of 9 from the line.
Kobe gonna step on the gas
Lakers, plenty of time
when it needs to be stepped on.
7:22 to go here in the 4th quarter. Game 4 of a 5-game Western swing will be in Denver tomorrow night.
Give it to the band.
Raps want to steal the game here at Stadium.
It's one-on-one right here.
Bryant, who has 59,
Oh,
the jump
double
pass,
team.
open the deep 3.
Lamar shoots. There you go.
Instead of forcing the play, he pulled Joey Graham towards him and just threw it to the open man.
Mike James with his 3rd double-double of 22 and 10. But again, only 3 points here in the second half. And they go right back to Rose against Wall. One jab step. Rose pass. 2 players missed. Baseline drive.
So Luke,
Here's Bryant.
for Kobe. There you go.
61. As that ball was coming up the floor, Kobe was wide open. He was pointing the ball and saying, "Give me the ball. I want it on this side of the floor." Walton knows where his bread is buttered. He's going to make sure, whether it was Shaq and now it's Kobe, he makes sure the ball gets to the big side.
That's how you stay in the lead.
Exactly. Learned that from his old man.
That's a foul. That's late.
And you know, there's certain guys you don't want to lose in transition. Check out Kobe Bryant. How many points do you need before you realize that this guy's got the hot hand? You might want to get to him. By the time you do, he's already rolling into the lane.
Leo, how can he be so wide open?
Well, and you also have to remember, you talk about the fatigue factor. We showed that he's really not working that hard defensively because Raptors aren't challenging him. As a result, he catches a blow at the defensive end of the floor, and because they're really not working towards attacking him, he's leaking out at every opportunity.
That was a 3-second defensive violation against the Lakers, allowing Rose to go to the line. So Mike James.
Overly aggressive.
Look at Sam Mitchell face.
That's going to be his 4th wheel. And now we've got, let's see, Bosh with 5, Peterson with 5, Bonner with 4, James with 4.
And you hate to be in a position on the road playing a team like the Lakers where they have a great score. When you're trying to catch up, now they can get the ball in his hands as the guy that gets the free throw line.
That almost got picked. Bad foul by Jalen.
Again, an offensive player that knows how to draw a foul. He's
crafty.
watching the arms. He knows what Jalen's trying to do. And as Jalen sticks out his arm, he's bringing up the ball right through his arm, drawing the foul. Good battle here to get open. Jalen denying, but right here, Jalen playing with the hands, and Kobe just bringing it right up through the arm of the defensive player. And that's a tough call. When you're playing aggressively on defense, and the guy is that smart that he can play around and get that call, puts you in a real awkward situation.
Leo, if he makes this free throw, this will be a career high. He has 62 now. I'm talking
I think that's the moment Jalen realized Kobe was about to make history.
When's the last time an NBA player scored 70 in a game?
Oh boy.
I mean, I know
You're talking about like David Thompson, David
Robinson at 71, I believe. We got to look that up. And yeah,
So the point is, if we can't think of it, it's been a while.
Kobe Bryant with 64. We have 5:58 to go here in the fourth. Walton runs it. Jalen Rose on the baseline. He brings it out. He draws the foul, puts it up.
Good play by Jalen.
Another good offensive player doing it to a different defender. Here we see this time Jalen Rose able to get Walton off his feet.
Well, we're going to have a timeout here. 105-94. It's all Kobe, folks. Back, you are watching a historic night in the career of Kobe Bryant, who has a career-high 64 points in 36 minutes. Our Gatorade X Factor tonight, Bonner and Walton. Bonner in double figures. Leo, second half.
Look at the bench production.
What's going on here? Because Kobe
It's
Bryant
crazy.
single-handedly has outscored the Toronto Raptors in the second half.
38-31 for Kobe Bryant. Unbelievable. And Chuck, back in 71, I should say David Robinson was the last player to score. And 71 points in 94.
Yep, against the Clippers, I believe. So,
but think about that. We talk about Kobe Bryant putting up big numbers at the OKB hits this, but it's not. He single-handedly has outscored the Raptors in the second half. Unbelievable.
well, again, this still is a game. The Raptors, they trail 105-96.
The game's not over by any means, but you hate to be in a position with a player like Kobe Bryant that can get to the free throw line. Remember, even when Shaquille O'Neal was here, you wanted the ball in this guy's hands late in games because he can not only score the big
Hold his beer. Hey, he's talking about, you want the ball in Kobe's hand, even when Shaquille O'Neal was here. Yeah. To all them people out there, let them hear that. Because they think it was a one-man show.
67 points. Bosh lost the handle, picks it up. Out-muscles Bryant.
No Pete.
Peterson short on the three.
They shook.
Leo, how do you rate if the Raptors go on and lose this game up by 17 at one stage in the third?
They better double change. Look.
There's only one storyline here. Kobe Bryant. He has absolutely taken over this game. Put his team on his shoulders.
Yeah, that's hilarious, yo.
His offensive inspiration has turned the defense around as well. Chuck, they've all of a sudden brought the intensity of defense and took the Raptors out of everything they tried to do in the second half.
We're going to have a 22nd timeout. Here's Mark Vanessa.
Vanessa.
And she is due with their second
Shout
shot.
out to Vanessa. Vanessa's been holding it down for Kobe, especially in that statue ceremony. It was beautiful. Oh, Vanessa got the chinchilla. What's she wearing?
Kobe Bryant with 67 points in 37 minutes, 25 of 40 field goals, 40 field goal attempts tonight, 11 of 13 from the line. He has 6 rebounds and 2 assists.
So when you look at the field goal attempts, you talk a lot about the shots he takes.
Ain't gonna be too many assists this game, yo.
Shots, but in a game like this, when you did give the
Number 8 time.
Absolutely.
It's 8 o'clock.
He said, hey, we're going to win this ballgame. Coming out of halftime, he said, we're going to win this ballgame.
From the Raptors' perspective, why did they lose this game?
It's a tough loss. I mean, think about it. The Raptors.
Damn, they saying they lost already? The game, they got 5 minutes. They got 5 minutes. They saying they lost already?
Middle of this road
It's
trip, now
crazy.
to get this loss, and you're going to Denver in a back-to-back situation. They're playing good basketball.
Gary gave up the ghost to Kobe.
Tough, so considering the lead they had.
Hey, here we go.
As his wife looks on, with 4:40 remaining, 111-96. Mike James line to the lane. No.
Mike James, they shook. Kobe want that rock. Give it to him. You already know. The game of his life. Let's go. They weren't talking that shit before, man.
Chuck Lamar came down the floor. He was smiling, looking at Kobe. He wanted him to have the ball so he could go for it. Probably with the shot clock here to make an adjustment, but his teammates, everybody getting to the act right now. They are appreciating what's happening on the floor right now.
Well, there you go. David Thompson with 73.
There goes Elgin. There goes David Robinson.
And a 149 in 1962 in Hershey, Pennsylvania. For the Philadelphia Warriors against the New York Knickerbockers.
When Chuck Lamar Odom just looked over and he raised his eyebrows and said, "This is crazy, man."
Norman, it's all yours.
Give him the people's eyebrows.
Smiling at Kobe, and he's just standing here shaking his head, and he said not long ago, and it's like not with Kobe here. For us just to watch him play basketball, I think tonight is a shining example of that, Chuck.
It really is. And, you know, the Raptors are down unless something happens big time, 4+ minutes. They're going to lose a ball game, but they were up by 17 in the third quarter. And it's been all Kobe all the time. They have not been able to find a way to stop him.
They are shook. This man shook them, bro.
They just completely lost their rhythm and their focus in this game.
Good point. Ryan again.
Oh, no good.
I think this crowd wants him to get 80 tonight.
I think you're right.
Hey,
Sit down in an alley.
the Boston.
Chris now at 16, now 18 points.
And that's what the Raptors have to do, Chuck. If there's a miss, they got to get the rebound and go.
They're looking for Kobe.
There go Kobe, one-on-one.
Line to the lane.
Yep.
Chuck, this is absolutely
74. Good move.
We have 3:10 remaining, 115-100. Lakers.
What an amazing performance. What an amazing turnaround by his team in this ballgame.
Give it to the Beans.
It's no longer a question who's going to win this ball game. It's a question of how many points is Kobe going to get.
Hey. Brick.
Mike James shakes fakes with a floater.
Oh, good move. Good floater. Mike James.
Mike James with 26. Only 7 this half.
Oh, hey.
Bryant to the rim. And he's grabbed and caught by Boston. It's going to be number 6 on CD4. He's out of the building.
And wholesale changes here with the Raptors having a game tomorrow in Denver.
Leo, is it okay if the McDonald's player of the game tonight is Kobe Bryant? You think he deserves it?
Let's see, 74 points.
There it is.
Why don't we do that? Let's give it to him.
Okay.
What a performance for the McDonald's player of the game.
And the old Los
Damn.
Angeles record, the guy I talked to today, as a matter of fact, Elgin Baylor with 70.
Kobe Bryant has done it from every possible angle. Chuck knocking down threes,
unbelievable performance from behind the arc, able to draw fouls, putting the ball on the floor, but most impressively, Chuck, he came out of the locker room in the second half. His team was down. They were not playing good basketball, and he has dropped 48 points in the second half of this ball.
That's ridiculous.
Unbelievable.
That's ridiculous.
Now, Leo, do you sit him out the last 236 or you leave him on?
He was already on fire and then ended up in fuego.
Now you're going to get into the individual situations. He's put on a tremendous performance, and his individual numbers are tremendous. But what has impressed me the most about his individual numbers tonight, his team's walking away with a victory in a game.
That's the most important thing.
We're not ready to play, but Kobe Bryant turned things around for his team. Right, he's had, the 74 points is outstanding, but the fact that it comes with a victory makes it even that much more impressive.
Right, Leo, and granted, I mean, he is the story of the game. Let's get back to Toronto. What happened? What happened?
What happened was Kobe happened, man.
Offensively.
Offensively,
Now he out here talking about what happened. All that shit he was talking.
the second half, the Raptors came out passively. They settled for more of a perimeter game. They weren't as aggressive. Defensively, Kobe Bryant took over, had a lot of easier looks in that third quarter. He got on a roll. It was unstoppable after that. And then it became the Kobe Bryant show, and everybody was caught up into watching that.
He's got 76 points with 2:28 remaining. Joey Graham, not coming out by Whitten. To Bryant, down the floor.
Kobe.
Right sideline, working on Polaroid. Shakes, bakes, 17 on the clock. They swing it around. This crowd wants Bryant to get a touch.
Hey,
Deep three.
Rick.
And he shot clock at 24.
Kobe with the post up.
Leo, the only, I mean, this is just my opinion. The only reason I think he's still in the ball game, they want him to get 80.
Hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah, he deserves it.
Chuck, his teammates are trying to get him the ball every time down the floor.
He deserves to eat his food.
Against Graham.
That's a foul.
Yep, and he'll go to the line shooting three. It's the second time tonight. He'll be shooting three.
But they handing the cookies off.
And if he makes all three, that'll give him 79.
He squeezed to the trigger, to the clip bar.
He is 14 of 16 from the line. This is a spectacular performance, and I hope some of you throughout Canada tonight have recorded this game for historical purposes. And he has 79
Yeah.
points. Second highest in NBA history.
That's right, second only the world champion.
That's right.
About 38 to go. Hot so.
They're just trying to keep the ball away from Kobe at this point.
And it's deflected out of bounds with 11 on the clock, 1:16 remaining. We have some great pictures tonight. I want to thank all the men and women for the
Yo,
camera
my dude's such a beast. They just trying to keep the ball away from his ass.
angles. Gordon Cutler, Paul Graham, Dan Glavin, Forbes, Phil Robertson in the truck. You've been watching Kobe kind of leak out now after every shot.
He's definitely going for it right now.
Of course.
And here's Bryant against Calderon.
That was a foul.
And we have 1 minute remaining. He's going to get one more opportunity. Bonner spots up, 3 ball. This is probably his last chance to go for 80. Crowd on their feet.
There you go.
Bryant against Calderon.
Calderon.
Splits the defense. And he can go to the line, shooting the hey, that could be a goal tonight. Yep. He's got 79.
that's a goaltend.
That was close.
That's a goaltend.
Pressure to what? Going for 80. This crowd is on their feet, wanting me to get it. Remarkable, outstanding, spectacular.
Chuck, did you ever think you'd see a player in any one of our games put up 80 points? 81.
Hey, 81.
If somebody told me we'd be in the house tonight watching Kobe Bryant at 81, we're going to have to put on the game, and we're just going to lay out and let this crowd tell the story. Connor, okay.
Ooh. He got a nice shot. Bing. Get him out of the game, yo. What a masterful performance. There we go. That's what he chose to be the statue, was that gesture right there. B. Shaw. Oh, check out the B. Shaw interview on the Paul George podcast. That was good too. Check that out. But anyways, that's going to do it. This is the Kobe Bryant Film Room in our house.
Don't forget to remember me.
Let's get 'em, man. Hey, don't forget, Shawty. Remember this. Hey, don't forget, Shawty. The King, modern day Martin Luther, Malcolm X. I'm officially the freshest, don't dare forget I'm gone momentarily, don't bury me yet. Like Ali got, I got it title back, compare me to that. When the world needed till, ask where he was at. But when he needs something back, fade to black. Talk behind his back, you a hater for that. I don't expect nothing less. In the game with chess, you think 5 moves ahead and not behind. Jumped up, cheered when I got my time. Like, yeah, 1 whole year I got the grind. But get me losing off your mind. Shouting, man, I remind you that it ain't enough for who done been through what I've been through. Time after time again, you better get some gain you. When you said it was over for him and you thought he couldn't continue to floss, here's to your memory loss, sucker. Hey, don't forget, shawty. Hey, don't forget, shawty. Yeah, yeah. Remember this, shawty. They say, out of sight, out of mind. And 9 times out of 10 men, out of pocket, out of line. You do a bid, everybody that you outshine. Then your old lady fade, talking about how she got fine. She say she trying to get away, he say about time. Right now we all thinking, damn, hope it not mine. But when it lights out for you and you're locked down, ain't no telling whether or not your lady went and got down. With the cross town, cause he hot now. Ripping up your love letters, lifting up a nightgown. Right now somebody baby mama getting piped down. Kids in the next room listening, mama pipe down. The thought hurt, don't it? But maybe she's strong enough. Ain't get that lonely cause you wasn't gone long enough. But yo, it's just a temporary setback. It's on when I get back. Please don't forget that.
Don't need to think like this. My heart just has to be
message for everybody, man, who thought I was gone forever. Partner, it's a year and a day and counting, you understand that? By the time you hear this, I'll probably be halfway home. Now remember that, suckers.